All right, I am actually here. I'm ready to go now. So we're up here. Hello, everyone. I am Bigpapachunk, and it is time for Wednesday Night Fights, episode 33. Yes, that's what I typed in the Matcherino, so I'm hoping that's the right number. I also think my stream says it, but yeah, anyway. I got my good friend here, Sly Tiger, helping me out on commentary. How you doing, Sly?
Hello, hello. I'm doing pretty good. Excited for another Wednesday night. Some awesome SoulCalibur. And competing as well as I usually do, so...
Hell yeah.
Matcherino.
Yes, we've got our Matcherino going, as I try and always do. My volume is way louder than it probably should be. Okay, I'm adjusting it down just a little bit to match. Okay, sorry, as I was saying, we have our Matcherino going as always. Exclamation Matcherino in the chat brings up the link. If you've never used Matcherino before, here's the spiel. You click on the link, you go to the top right-hand corner, you sign in or create an account. Super easy, super fast, costs you nothing. They don't track your data any more than like any other website you've ever used in your life does, so it's fine. And then once you're in, you can go and you can click this blue claim code button like so, and it adds a free 25 cents into the prize pool. Super easy to do, and then mine just kind of goes back to being like blue again for some reason. But whatever, their website works mostly great. Not perfectly great.
See if it works for me as well. Get in there and claim a code myself.
Exactly. And if you're feeling ever so generous, you can also click the orange contribute button, and that adds whatever amount you decide to donate from your own wallet, I think via PayPal specifically. But you can add your own custom amount to the prize pool as well and give it our top 3 players for tonight even more moolah to fight for. Big shouts out to Hauntlich for putting in 5 already. Just trying to win back that 5 some point tonight. But yeah, shouts out to everyone who's already used the codes. Very much appreciate it. Again, if you haven't yet, just keep going. We have 40 codes still remaining, so I'd love to see all of them get used up. All right, we are going to get this shindig started. Oh, a couple people. Okay, we're gonna get this thing started with a couple matches. First up, we're gonna see hyruleherojoe and RipCity fight. And someone just raided me, but I can't see who it is because I'm not on that page. Whoever that
was
raid was.
JJJ.
Oh, right, that makes sense. Thank you, Jay. Papachunk believes in people more believers. I believe in anyone who is seemingly nice enough. That's my basic rule. That's just how it goes. Oh, and Marginal coming up with the traditional $50, as is tradition. Thank you, Marge.
Thank you.
Very much appreciate it. God, Marge the homie. Alright, excellent. Let's first 3. Infant and Arc.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Both of these players,
I'm gonna make them fight on stream in a bit, so I might hold that one because I kind of want to see that one too.
Welcome to the stage.
It still looks like a CPU versus player. Well, both of these players tend to stick to just one character. RipCityOutlaw is Siegfried and hyruleherojoe Azwel.
And someone keeps hitting the circle button.
Welcome to the
They're not a Japanese player, because unfortunately, Parsec is not strong enough for that either. We definitely tried. Do I need help with commentary, Jay? If you would like, I can manage it myself, but if you're feeling in the mood and want to join us, please do. Yeah, no problem. I can just do the first match and you can come after. It's totally fine by me. But yeah, okay, hold on, what's going on now?
Not sure. But while we're waiting, we can talk about Beast in the East, which is happening this weekend in Hampton, Virginia. There will be 4 different SoulCalibur brackets there, one for SoulCalibur 6, SoulCalibur 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah, that's what I remember. 3, 2, and 1s. So it's such a dead game that has 4 different brackets at one event.
Yep.
That's crazy. But yeah, shouts out to the
Soul Charge NPC.
Exactly. The Soul Charge guys for keeping the tech and sort of seen down on a lot of the more older phased out games. 5, 3, 2, and 1. 4. Actually, no, they did run a 4 tournament because I remember I watched Ramon win that one. I was like, damn, I haven't won a SoulCalibur 4 tournament like years. Still got it. Oh, I got these names backwards, but yeah. SoulCharge FGC, really cool dudes. They run a Discord where you can still get up for games and learn how to run some of the other games. But we're playing 6 right now, even though we're in Parsec. We got RipCity and hyruleherojoe going for the characters we assumed.
All right, we get the Greek stage. Starting out with the helicopter already.
Yeah,
hyruleherojoe
trying to take advantage of that range early so he can stop Siegfried from doing Siegfried things. Oh, the nice duck on the AGA.
Breaks the throat. Does not quite get the whiff punish he was looking for. But lays a 4-4B, a 1A. Just kind of. So even if that helicopter is block punish, he gets Almighty mode until he uses a weapon, so he can pretty much do whatever he wants. Not going to get the ring out, and that's going to get blocked, but Flapjack not going to be broken.
Tries to sidestep shimmy, guesses wrong on that stance, but doesn't matter. The 9A, 7A.
Yeah, it was 9A.
No, I thought it was the 7. You have to do the backup input for it.
Oh, that's for spear attacks.
Oh, that's the spear one. That's right. Okay. I knew there was 2 different inputs, but anyway.
Yep.
Oh, almost ducks the full string there, but gets hit by the second one as he tries to get wall rising punish. Goes for the cheeky low on that one. Just barely misses that spear attack. Is that? Oh, okay, not quite out.
Yeah, it is a high. That's 6A. Okay. Oh, he's gonna whiff punish with the full crouch 1B. And full crouch 1A to close out that round. RipCityOutlaw finding himself at a bit of a disadvantage here, but does have 2 bars of meter. He's not able to open up Joe at all right now.
Ooh, just
gets
tip
the
range.
axe load, but yep, just tip range.
Yeah, tip range doesn't quite activate the attack throw on that. Tries to jump after the mix. The 6B stops that. Ooh, Soul Charge, keep his pressures. You got him against the wall. Oh, but backs off immediately so we can space out. Very nice, avoiding that. Was that 4B?
Be absolutely crazy for. Oh, it's gonna counter hit. I was about to say something about the meter. He just goes for the CE in neutral. And boy, that did a ton of damage. Blocks the 9A as well. That's gonna hurt. Just needs 1 more mix. Nice. Able to hold the RE for the entire string and get punished.
Yeah, kind of a could be a risky option there, but he gets right knowing he's seen RipCity do that cheeky string at the end before. Siegfried's do that all the time, I think.
If he did let go of the RE too early, RipCity would have taken that round.
True. Oh, he gets, is that? Oh, okay, no. I saw a lethal hit in the ring edge and I was like, is he dead? Like, not quite. Oh, tries to sidestep, but still ends up eating a wall rising 3B. Or wall rising regular B? I don't remember. He went for it.
Here we go for the attack throw. Yep. That's round for RipCity.
Classic Azwel. Yellow bar towards the end of the rounds. Is it time to spear art? It's time to spear art.
Oh, full crouch 1B. Going straight to axe mode now. And get the mix-ups. Does not duck under the full crouch 3A. And this is going to be a round for Joe. With the Muscle Buster.
Yeah, kind of a lot of momentum going back and forth. Just both of them are really heavy hitters. Can be very aggressive once they get their everything going on. Oh, that's gonna hit the wall.
This is gonna be a wall spot. Not quite a ring out though. Oh, beats a throw with a 2-2-A. But the full crouch 1B is gonna hit at a strange angle.
I do not think that was the button RipCity wanted, but we tried anyway. Joe's gonna get a throw. He's gonna be an almighty. He's got a sliver of health left. The 1A whiffs. Oh. But he's still in spear, so you gotta be careful stepping around him.
Yeah, full crouch 1A comes out really fast when he's in spear mode. Alright, RipCity going. So, but Joe's gonna get the run counter on the AAA string. The 9A connects. Goes for the flapjack.
Joe's gonna stop this pressure, going to soul charge. Goes for an axe low, Billy whips, and that base hold slide just barely whips, although the Beyblade would come in. Joe's laying on the pressure now, runs out of soul charge. Another flapjack. Oh, tries to go for the tech. Okay, it stays on the ground and blocks. Very nice. And the
Oh, it's going to
9A
9A through the Dark Legacy burst. Second time it's happened this set.
Yeah.
Joe will take it 2-0.
Damn, that was pretty good. Yeah, good shit on Joe. Joe definitely making some pretty good call-outs.
Played pretty compact there too, relatively. Didn't swing out of mode too often unless he was going for a jump attack, because the jump attacks don't add the amount of frames either way, depending on which mode you're in.
All right.
Interesting thing about it as well.
Also, I believe, Jay, are you here now?
I'm here now.
Oh,
I felt
okay.
it would be relatively unprofessional to just come in the middle of a match. But I'm here presently.
Thank you, I
It's
appreciate
good to
it.
have you.
That's it? my speech pattern is confusing?
I am doing multiple things, too many things.
That's all I had to say. That's the reason why I came in, just to make sure that you're not running yourself ragged at the beginning of a tournament. Hey, everybody. We have some people in this tournament that we don't tend to see all that often.
Wait, did I get your Twitter handle?
Yeah, like we got Jsabbs,
Yeah, it looks right.
Marginal, hasn't competed in a while,
okay,
if I
I did.
remember correctly.
Marginal's actually competing.
Yeah.
Well, la-di-da.
He's competing, and he's the homie with the $50 donation.
So we'll see Maxi. You said Jsabbs, so we'll probably see Yoshi.
Speaking of, I am getting...
Are you playing Sly?
Yes, I am. I fight the winner of Axel and Great Dreamer.
I don't know Great Dreamer, or do I? I would assume Axel wins that.
I've seen Great Dreamer's taken a set off me once.
Ooh, Ruber's in this.
Oh, Ruper's competing tonight too. I didn't know.
Honestly,
Oh,
out of the people I see in here, I feel like Ruber is the favorite. Zepp is probably still the favorite, but I think Ruber is close behind. Don't believe I've seen Nox play against any of these people. Still quite a surprising thing to see Nox in these events for me.
Yeah, he's been. He plans on going to bonus round, so he's.
Oh, that makes
doing
sense. Yeah, that's kind of like his
practice.
one tournament a year, isn't it?
Maybe. I
He's one of those people.
don't remember if I saw... I think that was the last time I did see him, yeah. No, I did see him at EVO
Was he in
last
Evo
year.
this year?
Not this
Last
year, but
year,
last
yeah.
year. I saw him at EVO last year, that's right.
I feel like there's like a handful of people who you only see once a year at tournaments. I feel like MF Coffee only goes to defend the North. At this point, you really only see me at NEC.
Sometimes it just be like that.
Are you going to Summer Jam?
I'll probably go to hang out because Woe said that he was probably going to go.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to go, but it'd be cool if I could. Anyways,
Maybe what always happens at these big E events nowadays is that they have a real tough time finding commentators. So maybe if I just show up, then they'll let me commentate. That's assuming they want me.
It's a strategy.
Let's do this.
all right. Considering Taki's on screen, I assume this will be Infidelity versus Archbraves.
Yes. So speaking of Maxi...
Have these two played against each other before?
Not that I can recall, but it's definitely possible.
Was it just... Oh man. Infidelity just did really, really well at something very recently. I feel like it was Cambosa's last tournament, but I can't be entirely sure.
He did. He got like third.
Archgraves wouldn't have joined that, I don't think. So probably
yeah,
haven't-
we're not allowed over there.
Oh, you're just straight up not allowed. That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, for understandable. I'm not mad about it, but yeah, we're not allowed over there.
Yeah. Okay, Maxi versus Taki. I kind of just freely assume that Maxi, when Maxi's on the screen, that it's a losing matchup for him. Potentially, Maxi has the ability to play enough keep out to make Taki quite irritated. And then it can just turn into a match of whichever person starts doing their string stuff. Because these two characters are probably the most string-heavy characters in the game.
Battle 1. Fight.
Oh yeah, for sure. Maxi's like constant stance transitions, but Infidelity is like no matter like Maxi's matchups on paper. I feel like he always has this way of just overbearing people with offense.
It really seems to be kind of the MO for both of these players. For the most part, it seems like Arcgrace is the person who's kind of in the driver's seat, but really all Maxi is going to need is one additional hit in a spot like this, and it's going to be curtains for him. Gets the post GI, so he should be good. Yeah, I'm very curious to see how Arcgrace handles this. I imagine Taki has a variety of options that you can kind of use to deal with. I mean, having an I-8 is probably no slouch. Having an I-10 just in general is a pretty good choice to have when you're dealing with Maxi.
Oh, the possession 2A there is gonna like go right under the eye.
Oh, that's not a catch.
Stalker to avoid the CE. What an option.
I honestly wouldn't have been too surprised if the Maxi CE caught because of just how high the hitbox is, but even still. Now the question is, can Arcgrace get this round? Yeah, see what I mean? Like, having such fast moves to try and interrupt Maxi doing the stances is such like a big deal. No punish on that. That could have ended the round, actually. That was minus 12. Oh, very scary. Ooh.
Jeez. Imagine whiff punishing Maxi.
Yeah, almost like he kind of didn't. He had the time to get like the auto GI out there, which is what was really scary about it, you know. That's the guard trouble on top of things. Oh, that's gonna be such a big deal.
Punish, yeah. He can't block after that. He has to go into stance.
I feel like he could have RI'd, but I might be wrong.
Now stay down.
Yeah, I feel like that would have been the best option. Maybe like a Kage just to account for how.
He may not just have the time, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really feel like, from a layman's point of view, I feel like if Maxi is going to do well in a matchup like this, he has to play it much more as a mid-range type character, because really the main thing that Taki has a tough time with is getting in. A lot of times, even though she's one of the faster characters, it seems like for the most part, if she wants to try and start up string pressure, which is kind of what she wants to do, if she blocks something that's relatively unsafe, talking like a -8 or something like that, first she has to step up, she has to like move forward, then she gets to potentially press. And characters like Maxi can take advantage of that by doing stuff at like a more mid-range type thing. But he also, Infidelity doesn't appear to be all that comfortable dealing with Taki offense.
I definitely agree. One option from Taki that is, I think, pretty good. I haven't really seen Arcgraves use it too much in getting in. Doesn't really seem like he needs it right now, but 6-8 plus P.
Yeah, he used it just very sparsely in the first match. He didn't really have to worry about it all that much. Oh, he doesn't get anything on that clash, huh? That sucks.
Nice step. Oh, not gonna get the... Well, that'll do the trick.
Yeah, I feel like 3B was the way to go, but maybe it would have gotten auto GI'd. That's what he was worried about. Or he just wanted to be a Taki player and be fancy. Alright, he actually gets a block punish there. Probably noticing that Arcgrace is doesn't even appear to be fidgeting to try and deal with the low. Wow, so Arcgrace is just 100% on board. Like, he's not even like hesitating. He's just 100% correct about his mix-up defense against Max. That must suck to deal with as a mix-up character.
Oh,
Okay.
gets the lethal hit on the 4-4B though. It's a massive combo into a reset, and the unblockable is going to connect.
What year is it?
Yeah.
It really sucks that, like, SoulCalibur drifted off to such a degree since it was popular. So, like, the stuff that was working when the game was popular, then people figured out how to deal with it, but then people forgot about it. Because why did we need to remember how to deal with, like, that force block scenario when Ripstick stopped playing, right? And, like, I feel like the same thing kind of happened with, like, Ivy. It kind of stings. It's interesting to see like the different cycles of how like the game has evolved and devolved at the same time.
For sure. I'd have to bring back the delayed wind cannon.
Yeah, dude. I started doing like traditional soul charge setups with Amy. Just like, you know, like you pop the person into the air, then you activate soul charge so that they splat on the ground, but it's like a technical knockdown. And I remember sitting there thinking like, wow, I remember this from literally 2018.
Alright. Arcgraves up a set point here.
I don't think Infidelity has been correct about a single jump mix yet, and that really stings. 6A plus B on block into 6A plus B. Ooh, Arcgrave's getting a little bit ambitious here, eating a lot of damage on the ground. I don't know if that was the way to go. Okay, I think he's just going to try to use Gar Crush here. Taki Soul Charge, one of the best at that, forcing Infidelity to spend his own bar back, which I'm sure Infidelity is A-okay with, and that's going to be game.
Nice whip punish.
Yeah, it looks like it was 100% what he was looking for. Imagine if Infidelity actually got the RI there. That would have looked really cool. I don't know if he would have gotten a punish because Taki then like teleports forward and she has some invulnerability frames, but it still would have been pretty cool. So definitely seems like a matchup that Infidelity needs to get used to.
That's always like one of the best, like not really criticism, I guess compliment I hear about this game is like, no, like there's so many people that don't play this game, but everyone who watches is like, man, this game looks really cool. Like I remember Maximilian when he was doing the restream for Evo, like he was just constantly saying this, like, bro, that movie looks so sick, man, that was so cool, just all these things are cool, but then no one ever plays this damn game except us.
Yeah, he's always, yeah, unfortunately it's become like a self-fulfilling prophecy for a lot of people. So people like Maximilian Dude and people who are much lower in terms of like exposure and stuff, they all think that SoulCalibur looks cool. I've been hearing this since SoulCalibur 4. They all think that it looks cool, but they don't play it and they don't put a lot of attention and resources into it because it's not all that popular. And because it's not all that popular, people don't really play it, people don't really devote any resources to it. So then when another game comes out, they don't devote any resources to it because it's not popular. So it's just like a very cyclical kind of thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I could have sworn I've heard Maximilian Dude just say, like, yeah, I really love SoulCalibur, and, like, he's been saying that for years, but it just straight up does not get viewers. It's not popular, and so he's got a business to run. He can only devote so much time to just whatever game he finds fun.
True.
I mean, do you think that somebody like him could help make a game popular?
It's not his responsibility.
It's not, but I mean,
you know.
just like all the people that watch him.
I mean, he could try, but I mean, he's still only one person. I mean, like he does, like again, he does showcase. So it's like he restreamed like a lot of the Evo bracket to again like 20,000 people or something like that, or whatever. So I mean, like he's doing parts of it, but it's he's got so much other stuff he can do. He has a child, so
he certainly does a lot more than, with all due respect, Bigpapachunk, you or I do, or even combined, because I could have sworn I looked up the statistics one time, and I saw that, like, if you take all the viewership of all the stream time of every single SoulCalibur streamer, everybody who put SoulCalibur as, like, the game they were streaming, and you combine all of it, it does not match the viewership that Maximilian Dude had, like, day one of the game when it first came out.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't even compare. So at the same time, he kind of already did more than all of us combined. So you can't really knock him. Guy gets literally like 5 figures. I don't understand that. Like, that's so crazy to me. Just the whole surreality of how popular certain people have gotten on Twitch. But okay, it looks like we're gonna see Jsabbs versus Infectious. Going with Azwel, I'm not surprised. The Yoshi versus Ivy matchup is notoriously a tough one for Yoshi, and it tends to be one that Infectious is both very experienced in, and is one that we see in Wednesday Night Fights and in Cambosis tournaments and all that stuff quite often. We don't really see Azwel all that much anymore. A lot of Azwel today, now that I think about it.
Oh, for sure, yeah, it's already 2. We don't
Like,
even
who's an
have
Azwel player that we commonly see nowadays? I honestly can't think of any.
Konmai and Joe.
Oh, Konmai, yeah. Well, we don't see Joe like at all, right? Like he rarely enters these things.
I mean, it's like maybe one of every 3 weeks or something like that. But I mean, he enters semi frequently.
Less common than that. Okay.
Depends.
Okay, Jsabbs kind of getting beat up right now.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god. Oh no.
But not quite the ring out, but there it is.
Oh, okay.
Still didn't ring out.
It doesn't even have to ring you out. That's just gonna do enough damage.
I guess he was worried that the 6A plus B, which is the traditional combo there, yeah, that move, was not going to work just due to the wall. I don't think I've ever seen 3BB put into 3BB. Like, I feel like that's a rarity, but he still has the Scar Crush to worry about. He just needs to make sure that it doesn't get a ring up for Infectious. Oh, wow.
Not quite.
Getting caught here.
We're going to go for the Axel this time. Keeping the mix up mixed.
It's always nice when you're, wow, challenging those two with an I-10. But yeah, it's always nice when you're playing Azwel and you just happen to be right on your first idea of what mixes to go where. Like, it really helps out a lot. Oh, should have thrown swords.
That was really cool how he recognized first that he was in sword mode to be able to use his I-10.
Yeah. Okay, the first bar. Still haven't seen that guard rush. Maybe it's a long... Wow, so many challenges from Jsabbs, not allowing Infectious to really set up at all, which is kind of his calling card. Giant there, too? This guy doesn't play this game anymore.
Ooh,
yeah, it's not gonna work on 3A. Some of this traditional Ivy stuff not really working out against Azwel. I do feel like Azwel does relatively well against Ivy. At the very least, Azwel has the range and the speed to not really allow Ivy players to do their typical, like, whiff a move that's so far away you can't challenge it, so I'm just gonna press a different move and just kind of, like, throw out the obstacle course. Like, he's fast enough and he can get in quick enough to where you can't pull that kind of thing off.
Good block punish there, but Jsabbs is in almighty mode. Gonna go axe.
Hey, really the best punish there? Ivy can't get anything better?
It's only minus 12.
Stored AB?
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the. I thought,
yeah,
that's minus 20. I thought you were talking about 6A plus B.
Oh, there we go. The coin is on the other foot, which is on the table, which is turned.
Oh, and Infectious gonna get around here.
Yeah, it seemed like in the first game, Infectious was the one who was whipping from full screen, and Jsabbs was the one that's capitalizing. Now it seems like it's the other way around. No punish on the 4-4 Nice sidestep. Okay, ring out for ring out. Now we're in Spear. I don't really know what you do in Spear. Yeah, he's immediately out of Spear. There's the punish. A good punish there too. Now you gotta worry about the reverse ring out again. Gets a good whip punish. Jsabbs really playing well right now. Then this happens. Oh, now see, like, it wouldn't make sense for Jsabbs to press a soul charge in that spot. He has too much health. Like, he's not pressured. Yeah, I feel like that RI is... I don't really know if I agree with it.
Oh, but the lightning's gonna...
Chess is just over and over again with that. I mean, he does have to press a button in order to get into his hand. Alrighty.
Nice. He ducked long enough for it to actually whiff.
Oh no, this
frustrates me. Ivy's got an RE cancel.
This is a nice trap by Infectious. That RE to work. That was going to be such a huge amount of damage. I'm willing to bet Jsabbs was like, I wonder if I can get a ring out of it.
Nice, with the Tower of Power.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Well, that's what I call it.
Okay, he actually gets the sidestep on the vertical reversal edge. Apparently that's a feat unto itself. Not even any meter advantage for Infectious. It really seemed like in the first round of this set he had figured something out, but Jsabbs immediately fired back. Wow, that sucked.
He didn't have a weapon.
That was the whip button. Oh man, he's just close enough to... Man, he is not punishing these 4-4-Bs. I feel like if Infectious is picking that up, he's gotten like a punish on everything except for 4-4-B.
Is it like minus...
Oh, that's dead.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be ring out.
Yeah, that's not even hard. Wow, that was, with all due respect, that was much more convincing than I expected it to be. Because again, Jsabbs doesn't play this game. And this isn't even, and when he does play the game, this is not the character that he plays. But yeah, Azwel is not a bad idea. I wonder if we're going to see SouzouLion pick up Azwel to try and deal with these Ivy players that curse him as gatekeepers for every tournament he goes into. He's already tried, like, what, 15 other characters and no dice?
Yeah.
It's only been like 3 or
Sly,
4?
when are you learning a different character to beat Ivy?
Never.
Why?
Just play Talon better. It's the only way.
That is not true.
It's not.
That is just. It's just not true. That's the only way. Is it a way? Sure, but it like, the game is like, how old is this game now? Like 5 years old?
It is 23. It'll be 5 in October.
Sly, I'm sorry. It's time. It's time to learn another character. This happens in every game when it's like late stage. You gotta learn other characters. You have the time. It's not like you're like pressed for, stuff.
Just give in to the peer pressure.
I mean, don't give in to the peer pressure. Just look at the scoreboard. I mean, with like hey, come on.
It's been getting easier.
Also, big shouts
there's
out.
a million justifications.
Big shouts out to Underwear PR for putting another 20 in the Matcherino on top of marginals.
Thank you.
We are at $91.
Puerto Rican underwear.
Something like that. I'm assuming. Either
Somebody
way.
in chat asking me why I don't go learn another character. Amy doesn't have bad matchups. She has one bad matchup.
Yeah, you've never played another character ever. Never ever seen you do it.
Yeah, and I won.
Not one single one. Alright. Okay, what am I bringing up next? Actually, I should probably go let Slide, you fight your thing. Just let me call
If
that.
I were to start playing in tournaments again, I do feel like I would probably take Grøh seriously enough and pull the Linkors, where you just play Amy the whole time, but then you play Grøh against Siegfried. That's probably what I do. Because it's not like Grøh is like the hardest thing in the world, right?
Alright, I'm gonna go to my match, and I will be back afterwards.
Go get him, Tiger. Ha ha ha. I'm sorry.
Heyo.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Alright,
Apology accepted.
Thank you. Alright, who are we getting? Oh yeah,
I don't
SouzouLion and
know.
Revin.
Stop asking me, I don't know.
I mean, you could pick. But I already picked for you.
So, I can't.
No, not anymore. We're gonna get SouzouLion versus Revin. Not Lino, Lion. I can spell totally.
Wait, you said it's gonna be Sozo instead? I thought you just said it was Sly and Revin.
No, Sly and Axel I sent off to go to, sorry, on a different one. A different machine. I'm bringing up Sozo and Revin now.
Welcome to the stage of history.
Oh, Sozo and Revin, okay.
Yes.
I was not looking at the bracket, my apologies. So, Souzou versus Revin. I believe Revin typically plays Hwang. We see a lot of 1A. Souzou plays a myriad of characters at this point. I guess it's kind of similar to Incendiate in the sense that we just have to see what mood he's in.
Yeah, I think I know what character he's feeling, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, you can never really know, but yeah, he's been experimenting with some newer characters.
Oh yeah, maybe Mitsu.
Yeah, because I think I was talking with it was Kigaleek when I was at Evo, and he was telling me because he was actually like Yoshimitsu main for like the longest time, but he basically just described it as just like Yoshimitsu's great and he's a cool character, but like he really only does one thing, one game plan, and he's just like I kind of got tired of it.
Yoshimitsu.
Yeah, I feel like that's not entirely true. I feel like Boom has kind of shown that a defensive Yoshi style is very much possible.
Yeah, Boom or like Signia was doing it for a long time. I feel like too.
Sure. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's kind of funny that you mentioned Kigaleek. You know, Kigaleek is as old school as I am.
yeah, no, we were talking about it.
Yeah, we started around the same time. Funnily enough, but I think he just kind of like dipped when SE5 was a thing.
Something like that, I can't remember, but yeah.
So, Hwang versus Yoshi. I would imagine Yoshi wins this, but it might also just be just a very typical 5-5 kind of thing. More of a mid-range kind of thing, and Hwang can definitely try and utilize the fact that Yoshi's ability to get in is relatively weaker, but the mix-ups and the Oki are, and the damage, especially with regards to ring-outs, are firmly in Yoshi's favor.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just Hwang has to work a lot harder. He has a lot of good resources, but he can just get interrupted by a 2-2B as he's trying to delay timing things, but yeah, I think Hwang just has to spend a lot of talismans to really just kind of keep up. Oh! Okay, but that
So
works.
let's go down to -6. It was kind of a shame. He ended up doing a wall rising B as like his ducked grab punish. I feel like if he'd done a 6A plus B, he actually could have won the game right there. Something that I really wish that we would see more Hwang players do, since 6A plus B can still be done from a crouching state. Wall rising B is good and all, it is slightly faster, but I feel like there are certain situations where 6A plus B will get you more damage and you can get that good.
SouzouLion calling out the throw out of that Sans mix-up, but then gets it wrong in the Dragonfly Gate.
2-2K is a tech jump. I don't see that every day. Good punch on the 3AB, but yeah, -6, 3B on whiff into 3B. Classic Revin. 3B into 3B. So nice we did it twice.
You were saying?
Now we're at -4. That is a huge chunk of damage already lost.
Yeah.
I forgot how much -4 hurts.
Yeah, no, I always don't think it's really that much until you get to -9, but... Oh, is that
Yeah.
it? That's
Oh,
out.
you're dead.
Yep.
Not respecting the Yoshi. This is honestly one of, in my opinion, one of the worst stages to fight Yoshi on. Because there are some stages where, yeah, Yoshi can ring you out from basically everywhere, but like on Geralt's stage, for instance, he's not out yet, but like, on Geralt's stage, for instance, anybody can ring out almost anybody anywhere on that stage. It's so small, right? So the fact that Yoshi's ring outs are so much higher doesn't really matter all that much. This stage, I think, really accentuates Yoshi back ring outs and Nightmare's forward ring outs because it's too big for characters with a moderate amount of ring out carry for it to really matter. Oh, you're dead. No, you're not! Oh no, that's not gonna be fast enough. Oh, yes it is. Yeah. I was wrong about everything I said all at the same time. Yeah, and that's a pretty big deal because he got a 3 additional talismans, so he's actually only gonna be at -4 again as opposed to -7.
Oh yeah, it would have been 7. Wait, I thought does the CE recover 3 or 2?
The CE recovers 3 if you hit the person in yellow life, and then he gains an additional 2 for the round. Right. Killing with the CE effectively gives you 5.
That's okay. Correct. And you get another one. I think he gets another one for being in green or blue.
I'm unaware of getting additional talismans for an R. I do not believe that's true, but I also might be wrong.
I think, yeah, not up to see, I might be wrong. But anyway, alright, Souzo's spending his bar meter. He's a brave, just keep going. Okay.
I mean, this is -9 Hwang. He's got an I-12, he's got like a backswing blow, but he doesn't have an I-10 AA.
That leads up to a brave edge.
He tried to bait out the AA before with the 6B plus K initially, because I do believe his I-12 mid... No, it doesn't. Never mind. I was about to say it tech crouches, but I do not believe it does. I might have almost lied. Crazy how, yes, Hwang is complicated, but he has been out for years, and we still don't really know a lot about him.
Speaking of not remembering everything else that Moves does, we did try and make a wiki and some frame data stuff. If you're ever interested, you can use those resources, because there's a lot of moves in this game.
Yeah, it's the moves and everything, but it's also just understanding what the character's doing within the moment. I feel like it's just stuff that you get from practicing against said characters. Yeah, he's using a lot of 4-4B plus K. I can kind of see a backswing blow like that being very difficult for Yoshi to deal with. That being said, it does cost 2 talismans. It's kind of a lot.
Yeah, again, coming back to again just having to work really hard, I mean, just to do what Yoshi can just run up in full crouch 3K, or it gets blocked, and it gets a nice punish.
I just realized what stage we're on, and so good luck, Revin. This sucks.
4KB with punish.
He went into the Might aura first. I feel like that might have been a mistake, but he just immediately went into Resolve, so I guess it won't matter.
Yeah, I think he probably wanted that and just misinputted originally.
Yeah, I'm unaware of any specific Hwang counterplay he has against Yoshi helicopter stamps. Maybe we'll see it, maybe we won't. Wow, a 2-2A! If he had just done a 2-2B, he would have won. Trying to get that 2-2K tech jump to work. I feel like that was just a, lightning doesn't strike twice kind of thing. Something tells me Souzou's just trolling around the arena.
Yeah, I think he's backing off when he has no low health, but this is his stage, so he's just looking to get close to the ring edge for sure. Oh, the whip!
3P on whip into 3B. Didn't work the first time, didn't work the second time. We decided to do it a third time.
I mean, it's not -10.
Well, the point is that it whiffed the last time twice, and he lost the round because of it.
Yeah, but he won the round that time, so... Statistically, it'll work eventually, right?
You guys ever, hang out with somebody who's really happy that they got, a 50% F on a test? Those guys are cool.
I have a music story. It's basically that.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It's not mine. It's actually my old trombone teacher's, but...
Ooh, I used to play trombone.
I think he played saxophone.
I feel like we've talked about that before.
Yeah, for some reason I thought you played saxophone, but...
No, I just listen to a lot of saxophone music because I can't find any trombone music.
Well, yeah, that's
you can only listen to Trombone Shorty and JJ Johnson so much. You eventually needs to find somebody else, and there isn't.
Yeah, there's 3 maybe. But, okay, backing off, just trying to waste Hwang's soul charge. Get some BBB counter hit.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh,
nice, the jump kick. Yeah. You know what I think Yoshi could have done when Hwang whipped the 6-6A? Pretty sure he could have whipped onto the C. He could have whipped onto the CE there, too.
Could have, but C is not usually something Yoshi players think about.
Yeah, that's their mistake. It's double counter hit, and now we're in the huge Oki territory. Yeah, has to use the bar to get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is so tough because like Yoshi coming up against you is really scary, and Yoshi backing up against you is very scary.
Right?
Very scary spots.
Yoshi just stares at you on the stage and it's terrifying. Ooh, nice duck.
Nice duck and punish.
Yeah. On the 3B
Oh,
tech
the
crouch.
3B tech crouch. Oh, you did not have to spend the talismans though. That's going to be -7.
Oh, did he?
I don't think he had to. I might be wrong. Ooh, catches the bar. That's a very big deal. Now he still has the bar to ring out. Oh, it's a back to B+K. He might actually win on Yoshi's Island. He just has to make sure not. Oh, this is very scary. Yes, he does get a huge amount of damage here. He's basically dead to one hit. Yeah, gets a good amount of chip damage. Gets the soul charge. How he got the meter, I'm not sure. This is such a big deal. Is he really just going to landslide all the way through Yoshi's Island? And he did. The I-12 coming in clutch yet again.
Ladies and
wow,
gentlemen.
that's very impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, -9 Hwang.
You will not be forgotten.
Yeah, -9 Hwang, no joke. Maybe he used the talismans intentionally, but I'm pretty sure 66B on the second to last round would have killed even still. But I might be wrong, and maybe you just want to, seal the deal no matter what to get to the last round, especially if you feel like you're capable of something like that.
Yeah, I don't know enough about the character to sort of know an alternative, but yeah, sometimes it's sort of the same thing as sometimes you get that 3B and you just spend the meter just to make sure it kills for sure, even though the combo might have killed, but it's like, would you rather just spend the meter and guarantee the round, or? Yeah,
with talismans, it's tough. Something can happen with aiming
yeah.
as well. Wow, he changed stages? Well, okay, this is probably, in my opinion, one of the best stages you can get against Yoshi.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know so much about that. That very much surprised me.
To be fair, was there a single ring out on that stage?
No, but that doesn't matter, right? The fact of the matter is they exist, and the threat can often be enough to interact with people's playstyles. I feel like that tends to be... There have been matches, for instance, that I've won entirely off of people ducking into my 3B, and I never used 1B once. But the threat is always there. Simply because I didn't use it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Block punishing.
Kind of wish we were getting a -12 punish rather than an I-10 punish. Hey, that's dead. I don't honestly know how... Yoshi probably 4Bs to get a punish. I think it's far enough. Ooh. Rushing through there.
Ooh, nice GI, avoids that, goes to the throw. Broken, but he has enough plus arms that A goes forever.
Broke front! Did you see that? Souzou broke front rather than back, which would have potentially wrung him out. That was kind of crazy.
He's got that big brain, I guess.
That's one way of looking at it. Yeah, Soul Charge is going to be tough to pull off in a spot like that. But plenty of talismans. He also already has his aura. Haven't really seen a lot of aura usage just yet. I wonder if we're going to see like a jump B lethal hit over a full crouch 3K. That would be cool.
Possibly. Okay. A little sweep. Kind of fence him off a little bit, but again, using the frames.
Oh no. Yeah, the walrus would be no way to go high enough.
Yeah, he tried for something, but didn't happen. That's going to hit into the
wall.
wall.
Oh no, you're dead.
Is he dead? Oh!
No, it was mistimed.
Oh.
1As.
Okay,
we get an okay punish on that. Oh, the tech crush on the 3B yet again. The cancel, unfortunately, frankly, is not very good. Because there's so much animation in the cancel that like I feel like it kind of becomes useless. But he's one round down, he's got a lot of meter. Don't get locked up against the back of the wall yet again. He's doing a lot of 3B pressure into helicopter. Another fantastic duck. He gets that every time. I wonder if Souzou's going to start using 3AB.
Spending his other bar, too, just to keep up.
Lots of talismans, too, yeah.
Yeah, he's...
If he gets the... Oh, no! Oh, wow, he's dead, dude.
Oh, he's dead now.
Oh, now he's dead.
Oh, wait, no, he's not.
Oh, he doesn't have the meter, I guess.
Well... Oh, he blocks low!
Does he actually clutch this out?
Okay.
He added in so many layers, and they all lost to sidestep. He added in so many layers to his offense, and Souzou decided to play it. I think one of Souzou's strengths as a Yoshi player, especially, is you expect Yoshi players to go completely crazy a lot of times, and he is maybe one of, if not the absolute lamest Yoshi players around, and so you always expect him to be doing more, pressing more, trying to cheat more situations, and he really plays it in a very just stoic style that a lot of people have a tough time wrestling with when they're first getting used to it.
Alright, well, I'm back from my match.
Oh, welcome back.
Seemed like I caught the end of that. It's pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, the end of the second game was kind of insane. Still don't understand why he went away from Yoshi's Island.
I don't know. The world may never know.
Yeah, it's a shame that we have no way of contacting him and asking.
Absolutely none. Completely impossible.
So just so you guys know some of the other matches that I'm seeing from the bracket, we've got Ruber over Manta and Zeph over Joe. So that's a Ruber versus Zeph match in winners quarters, which I'm sure we've seen before, but I'm somehow forgetting. We've got Nox over Archrays, who we saw beat Infidelity. So that's going to be Nox versus Arca. So that's Ivy versus Mitsu. Always had a real tough time with that matchup as Mitsu. I find that that's a pretty difficult matchup in my opinion. Mitsu doesn't really have the way of utilizing his fantastic backdash against Ivy all that much. And Mitsu's like okay, I think, at trying to get in, but he's not the best at it. But he does have a 1A to punish random CSs, so that's cool.
Oops, I gotta call you back to your next match too. To
Yeah,
it'd be like
since
that.
I lost my match, I'm gonna have to go do my losers one, so...
Okay, you got this.
Stage of history retold.
And then we already saw Jsabbs over Infectious. Souzou just beat Revin. We were on like the lower bracket of that, so they're going to be going up against each other in winners quarters as well. Jsabbs versus Souzou. Last time that happened, not only did Jsabbs lose, but he lost in a way that he found very frustrating. So I hope he handles it a lot better this time around.
Wise choice.
What the hell is this?
This is Feremuntrus and ViolinPhantom.
Oh, okay. We're still in winners round. I was looking at all the matches that I just described in winners quarters, and I was like, this doesn't look like any of them at all.
So yeah, there's still one last one, and I don't want to. The losers will fall in a weird spot, so I can keep this going. But anyway.
Okay, so Feremuntrus versus ViolinPhantom. I'm not 100% sure, but I can only imagine these two have played against each other before. ViolinPhantom, a pretty nutty Grøh from what I remember. I find the nuttier a Grøh player is against Zas, the harder time they're going to have, unless they're nutty in a way that I can never replicate. So we will see. Tries to get the full wall combo, but doesn't get the second bounce.
Using the GI, again, trying to stop the nuttiness, but the timing of the wall isn't care. Nice.
Yeah, I was wondering if Feremuntrus was going to be like, let me try to win this round, or let me just sack it for guard damage. I feel like sacking it for guard damage was the way to go, but Zas has such huge damage output, I can see him never being out of the match.
Yeah, true. Okay,
that was a taunt by ViolinPhantom. I can only imagine that was 100% intentional, and he's rude.
No, yeah, exactly.
Oh man, 236k out of seemingly nowhere. I don't really think that tech crouches matter all that much against Zas. He's mostly doing...
Ooh, nice. Ducks on the 1B.
Nice.
Yeah. Pushing and getting pressure against the wall. Okay, nice
It's
punish.
a good punish on the K.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people punish the K. It's not charged up at all. It is something that you can do. It's a good post GI as well. Get the curse.
2 clashes.
Yeah, Feremuntrus have had enough.
That's
Oh no, that's a huge punish. Fantastic conversion too. Decides to spend the bar. Makes sense to me.
Still catches him rolling with the A plus B.
Yeah, the Avenger B plus K has huge track constraint. Oh, is he dead? Yeah, it's not even close.
I was gonna say, with Zasalamel damage and the way his combos don't scale, I was like, oh no, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. I shouldn't question it. But Grøh still has a bar. A Grøh with 1 bar can legitimately, no joke, definitely win a whole game, but yeah, doing a far range Avenger A, I don't know so much. Another okay punish.
Ooh, good sidestep before
Whoa,
6B
back
fully.
grab. Wow. I'm very surprised that he got a back grab off of that. Oh, he beat the soul attack. That's such a huge deal.
All the 1AK.
Okay.
Immediately. Oof. The unseeable mix-up.
This match always has these players where they're like, so there's this tactic I used, and it 100% didn't work, and I lost the round for it, so it's the perfect time to do it. And I think that's interesting.
If that hit behind him...
Yeah, it was like an air combo. It was very weird. Oh, no. I don't think he wanted a hop. Everything is being all weird. Okay.
I mean, we're just out here. We're just doing things.
Again, I really don't think the tech crouch really matters all that much. Oh, gets the punish? Okay.
Uh-oh.
No, yeah, it turns out Zasa's reversal edge is absolutely garbage.
Who would have thought?
No, seriously. Like, outside of, like, Azwel without sword, it's gotta be the worst soul charge. Or the worst reversal edge.
Well, thanks to the last patch. I remember the patch right before it where, like, that side second hit had, like, a mile-long range to, like, both his left and right.
But even so, just the fact that, like, it was slow enough to where some characters have RE-safe moves to him that aren't RE-safe to anybody else, I think it's a pretty big deal. Now, it makes up for it for the fact that his RE options once he's in reversal edge are actually pretty great.
Yeah.
But still. I have no idea which character wants this. Probably considering how much ViolinPhantom is getting sidesteps into 4/4B plus Ks, he probably wants this a lot more. Oh, Feremuntrus not getting the punish on 4/4B plus K either. That is only going to incentivize ViolinPhantom to do it even more, and that's kind of a big deal. Is he dead?
I don't think he's dead, but this is gonna hurt.
I believe he's not. Ooh, the 1B not enough. Okay, gets the A6. I would assume a smaller box is something that ViolinPhantom would be much more about. Ah, there's the punish he's been looking for this whole time.
Yeah, I guess
assume that he was going to be ducking.
Postman gets the wall combo from back turn. Oh, they were doesn't go for the tech trap.
Can he get out of this? No, that wasn't even charged. 3BB. Nice duck. Oh, tried for a super duper punish. Oh, he's dead. He's in yellow.
Yep. So yeah, that was.
I feel like ViolinPhantom was just jazzed, so jazzed at getting like all this momentum with the soul charge, and it didn't pan out for him.
I mean, it definitely kind of has Feremuntrus kind of off his rocks a little bit. I mean, he's missing some pretty critical punishes and kind of whiffing in a couple neutral situations, but he's getting some of the momentum coming back now.
Yeah, he's got a curse. He's gonna use it here. He's gonna not get the tech trap. He's just gonna go for like the regular combo. Ooh, tries to like challenge. Okay, gets about as good of a punish as you can get on Avenger A. I was worried after the 6SP plus K didn't get punished, you know?
Ooh.
Okay, well he's dead.
Yeah.
He's just like, you know what? This is stupid. And it is time to win the game instead of playing. One of those stop trying to hit me and hit me type scenarios. Well, just running right up. Feremuntrus has had enough. Enough of this dilly-dallying. It is time to play SoulCalibur.
Oh, tries to cancel.
Oh, he canceled it, but with the bad cancel, as opposed to the one that would have worked.
Tries to step, goes to the Avenger A, catches the step. The 2 A's catches the 4-6B.
Okay, well now Feremuntrus is just trying to like out-counter hit ViolinPhantom. Like they're both going for like awkward hits. That really seems like it's ViolinPhantom's game more than it is Feremuntrus. And Feremuntrus is going for slightly stubbier limbs. He needs to go for stuff that's a little bit longer, I think.
Yeah, usually it's the strategy that works out really well for Feremuntrus, but Violin just doing something so weird. Feremuntrus just not ready, and that goes into a wall hit. Bazillion damage.
I definitely agree with ViolinPhantom keeping the stake. I think this wall stuff has been totally money for him so far.
Yeah.
1BB? Nope. I was wrong too.
Violin up 2, this is the last one. One more and he can advance
that's a pretty big deal. If he gets like one more wall combo, this is kind of like, there's a very good chance that Feremuntrus wins this round and everything, and that's all well and good, but like, eventually ViolinPhantom is going to get another bar. And then you're dealing with Grøh Soul Charge. So like, all of this is kind of like, wow, he gets the block, no punish, but getting the block is impressive enough. Okay, gets like an okay punish. Yeah, again, I don't really know what the point of 236K in a spot like that is. I feel like that's like the absolute worst thing that you could do, if only because I think the way that Grøh wins out of this spot is just by draining resources from Feremuntrus and forcing him to like, okay, Feremuntrus had to spend a bar in order to win that round. Now, if you're Grøh, you could potentially be at the point where you could get a bar at the end of this round had you not done 236K, but now you're gonna have to deal with this again.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know so much about the 236Ks.
Ooh, trying to go for a whiff one, just getting hit by the second hit pulled in. Oh, just 2-2Bs right in his face.
He's gonna get a 236K to like win the game, isn't he? Just to spite me.
I mean,
that's what's gonna happen. No, he's just gonna die here. Oh wait, the wall hit was all weird. It didn't give him the high wall hit. Okay, it didn't matter.
No, it just
very scary. Feremuntrus is not really comfortable dealing with Avenger mixes, even when he's blocked certain stuff. He seems to be challenging with buttons that are a little bit either too long or too stubby, when really you can just go for like an A6 or a 2A in spots like that, and that's really what you kind of have to do to kind of reel a guy like ViolinPhantom in. I think he had to go with stuff that was a little bit faster to try and challenge some of this Avenger stuff that was so successful.
Yeah, that was... Oh, man. I don't know what ViolinPhantom has been on, but like, I remember seeing him play at Evo 2, and he was... I don't know, he was just doing... I don't know, he's just doing some crazy shit. I don't know if he's been like hardcore training somewhere or doing something, but whatever he's been like attempting and figuring out, like, yeah, it's crazy and it's wild, but it's working against people.
I mean, getting sidesteps into 4-4 B+ Ks was a big game.
Yeah.
Like, that was huge in so many spots. Getting that stage was certainly very favorable for him.
Oh wait, no, I know what it is.
What is it?
Since Evo, he's got the hitbox. Or no, he has an M-press hitbox.
I don't even know what that is.
That is...
And I don't want you to tell me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wait, where am I sending them?
I don't know.
Oh, 4 is open. I'll send them there. Okay. So that match will go on, and that'll start moving forward the lower side of the bracket while I wait for those. Let's see. You know, we still got the Beast in the East coming up this weekend. Oh, that one sounds pretty cool. I didn't know. I guess that's just where is that where just some of the Soul Charge organization heads are out, so they can just go to Beast in the East easier. I don't really know why they chose that one specifically, but I still think it's pretty cool that they're out there and they're going to be able to bring the hardware to run SoulCalibur 1, 2, and 3 with some other tournaments. Yeah. I don't know how they're doing it. I don't know if they're doing it like emulation on PC or if they're just legit bringing hardware, but who knows?
Easily my favorite tournament experience I had in the past year, basically post-pandemic, was playing SC5 at last year's NEC.
Ah. Alright, so continuing forward in the bracket. Next up on deck for stream is going to be Zeph versus RuberBeef.
Honestly, I'd be willing to bet basically all the money in my pockets that what we're about to see will also be grand finals.
You're probably close. I mean, there's a couple other names who maybe could be close, but
who here wants to fight me about that bet? The only kind of challenge I'm taking is if somebody legitimately wants to have a fight with me, and then I will do it.
Like physical fists. Swords?
You mean like as opposed to like virtual fists?
Yeah.
What do virtual fists hurt like?
I don't know. I've seen Geese do some really big damage in Tekken.
You've seen a life bar go down. You haven't actually seen somebody take damage. I can show you.
Okay, now I'm a little afraid.
Good.
There's a little bit of
So
fear.
we all agree it's going to be Ruber and Zeph in grand finals. If anybody challenges me, I will fight you. I'm talking directly to you, Bigpapachunk. If anybody in Twitch chat disagrees with me, I'm fighting you the moment I meet you.
Fighting me or them? Or both?
I'm fighting you.
Okay.
How many times do I have to explain this? If somebody disagrees with me about the match that's going to happen in SoulCalibur 6 on this weekly tournament, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Good to know.
How can I make this more straightforward for you?
I don't know, but don't forget about those Matcherino codes, chat.
So filled with rage. I'm just lashing out in anger.
You're not around in a cage though.
March to battle. Clear my path.
I never really liked them.
And
That's Smashing Pumpkins, right?
right, yeah.
Yeah.
On and off.
I was never much of a fan of them. But I do apologize for missing that reference.
I mean, that one only came like at the last second. I was like, oh yeah, that is a song.
Well, sometimes, you know, that's what it takes. But okay. Hilde versus Sophie. I have no idea what this matchup is like. I imagine it's mad irritating for Sophie. Hilde can basically out-damage her in a lot of spots. It's very difficult for Sophie to try and duck under the infinite amount of mids that Hilde has to try and get a stab punish like the one that we just saw attempted.
Yeah, he tried for that Tesby, but the move recovers pretty quickly. You gotta be right on it.
And he's just so far away all the time. Like, Sophie is infinitely trying to get in, and she's like okay at getting in, but not necessarily a character that just smothers you. She doesn't even have to train for that.
Is that
That's
dead?
almost
Oh,
death.
no.
Oh, he decides to drop it in order to get a potential death. I see.
Yeah.
Still has the spear regalia. Who knows what we're gonna see with that? Okay.
This is a very high APM match. There's just a lot of back and forth.
Ruber's always moving around like a bitch. He's so squirrely, this Ruber.
Oh, he catches F ducking with a 2-2 B plus K. With some max damage.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, the sheer amount of damage that Hilde is going to get in so many of these spots, where he's not even really committing all that heavily, it's really tough for Sophie to keep up. Typically, the way that Sophie keeps up is with block punishments and, you know, setting up spacings to get stab punishes, and I just imagine that's very difficult against a long-range character like Hilde. See, like, a move like that just kind of eliminates so much of the spacing that Sophie's meaning to perpetuate. Oh, the 2-2-B would have worked out, but the old 2-2-B on hit, into drop, into grab, spelling it out for Zep. Time is like
It's working great, I guess.
infinite amounts before he mid, still coming out of Ruber. Oh, he tried, but he needed to sidestep more. You can tell Zep's irritated because he just woke up and stabbed.
Yeah. Ooh!
Nice! Fantastic ability to get that whip punish. If that's Zep's strategy, then that's the way to go. I think that's, yes, exactly. I think this is, so instead of getting stabbed, he's getting 2-2-Bs. He's had to adapt his playstyle to the longer range character he's dealing with. Okay, it's a little bit much, but he doesn't really get punished.
Yeah, a little bit too late on the punish. Or we're just kind of landing on, not really, yeah, just kind of mixing up low. Okay, there comes out the charge A.
Oh man, he got like a step duck into a step duck. And he didn't get like the full punish that he was looking for. But yeah, very smart stuff by Zeph, just laying on the ground, eating all the different hits that Ruber ended up throwing out there, which honestly was a sizable amount of damage, but Zeph was in such a lead that it didn't matter.
Right. Just needed to wait out the storm for a bit so he could make a comeback.
Ruber with 2 bars. Hilde's meter management, like, the ability she has to use meter is honestly probably like her weakest quality. Like, her soul charge isn't necessarily that impressive.
Ooh, nice block on the 1A.
Yeah, oh, talk about being prepared. And he's like basically dead to a CE now. Both of them are. Oh. And there we go.
There it is.
He is dead, right? I think Sophie's does more than like the full yellow. He only needs just a spec. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, it's like sometimes like just barely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that worked, especially because that was just raw off of a duck. So.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
Fantastic adaptation from Zep. In the first round, it really seemed like Ruber was going to be in full control the entire time. And then he just, like, slightly altered his timing, increased the spacing he was getting just a little bit, and stopped going for task Bs and started going for 2-2-Bs instead. So let me see if Ruber is going to be able to pull something off. Is he going to play it more lane? Is he going to try to play it more aggressively? He hasn't really staked a claim yet.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of hard. Since Zep's able to, again, adapting a little bit, making things punish. Oh, getting the 2. Is that dead? No.
No, he doesn't have a ring over. But it's still a solid amount of damage on everything Hilde does. That's not going to do it either.
Oh, he went for the ring out.
That was so scary. He can still do it. He can still, okay.
Not quite.
God, that was terrifying with a capital T, and that rhymes with P, and that stands for cool.
True. Okay, nice. Step and full. What is that 2-2 scan on the Oki? Stuffing it over the back turns coming out.
I appreciate the fact that Zep is using a lot of 6-6 A's, but you can kind of rely on Hilde not really getting the punish on the -12. Typically, the -12 punishes are going to get screwed up by the fact that, like, he's holding a charge.
Oh, I guess that 3-3B avoids that low kick.
Yeah, I think the 6-6 A's are really going to do well for Zep.
Yeah, because the risk reward for it is just insanely in his favor.
Yeah, it's just like Ruber hasn't punished a single one, and it's because he's holding a charge this whole time. Now he's just going stab crazy. Zep figured out stuff on another level right here. Even there's shades of Ramon going on right now. Is he going to spend bar? I imagine he doesn't really want to. He doesn't need to, yeah.
It's the most terrifying
thing.
thing.
Oh boy. Ruber has not been able to keep up with the pace since the first round of the first game. Another tech crouch people hit.
Oh, it drops it just a little too
Doesn't
early.
get the second hit. I've seen Ruber come back from stuff like this. We'll see if he's able to pull it off again.
Yeah, both of them
really needs to not whiff so many times.
Yeah, they have that interesting quality where when they're just kind of almost down and out, you can just... Oh, he stops the soul attack?
That's a pretty big deal. It's not really going to matter after this round is over, though.
Oh, just 4-4 lethal hit.
Correct about the first guy yet again. I think Zeph is like 2 for 3 on that. And he's dead to a CE again, so he cannot throw out... This is like... Oh, he's dead.
But yeah, he's just dead, period.
Okay, 2 bars to 1. That's a pretty big deal. I wonder if Zeph is gonna just overwhelm him with Soul... Yeah, that's gonna be the idea here. Ooh. Fantastic catch and conversion on the air hit. Yeah, Ruber is just... He's so sunk. And now he does have a bar. He could potentially reverse wing out, but I don't think he's gonna try to do that all that much.
Yeah, it's a big risky move. I mean, he goes for it and Zeph blocks it. He dies for it.
Okay, Ruber can bring this back. Infinite amount of safe pressure that Hilde can pull off here. No RI, I'm very surprised.
Oh.
He got that looked like a GI rather than an RI. I would have to see it back again, but I feel like he might have flubbed and got a GI rather than an RI. So unfortunate, but that being said, it really seemed like after the first round of the first game, Zeph was in full control of that. I honestly thought that was going to be closer, no offense to Ruber. I'm surprised it was as much of a landslide as possible, but I do still feel like if anybody wants to try and fight me over what the Grand Finals is going to do, I will see you on the battlefield. I have no problems with that.
I guess I would say I do problems, but I don't really get much of a choice.
Yeah, you do? We got beef?
Do you have beef? I had turkey for dinner.
You win this round, Chunk.
Alright, well, let's do... Ooh, actually, this match might be interesting. I kind of want to see this.
Maybe. Who can say?
Only one way to find out. We're going to see Nox de Noctis versus Arca.
Okay, so Ivy versus Mitsu. Nox. Pretty well known. What's his best tournament result?
Well, they got third place last week? But our actual tournament?
Yeah, like an actual tournament. Because he got like 3rd place at like bonus round like 2 years ago, something, right?
I believe.
I think it was like 3rd.
Like the first
or maybe
one.
It was 4th.
The first one I attended, they did go for the first one. I remember. I mean, the top 3 was like Ramon, Zeph, and
Ramon, and Outlaw, right?
I think
it was Zeph, Outlaw, Ramon.
Yeah.
It was 1, 2, 3.
I know like Jsabbs and Sly were pretty high up there. I think he might have made it in the top 8 for that.
Yeah, that's what I think I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the characters. I mean, he isn't able to get out too much, so doesn't really go out and compete too much. But
I've seen him play some other characters as well on his stream.
Yeah,
I don't really know if he's going to be interested in doing that. Maybe just for the sake of practicing. But I do feel like Ivy does very well against Mitsu. I don't feel like it would be appropriate to try different characters.
Maybe, yeah. Last week was actually mostly a Hilde run for Nox, if I remember correctly.
Hilde, I imagine, does relatively well against Mitsu as well. Though I would think that Mitsu's ability to backdash affects Hilde more than it does Ivy.
Okay, we are going with the Ivy.
Yeah, because things like C5A could actually be backdashed by Mitsu without much of an issue. That's how good it is. So yeah, this is kind of what I expected. Pretty good stage for Ivy as well.
In a cursed castle hall, warriors dance in a masquerade of death.
Masquerade of Death.
Well, aren't we cheeky?
There's no one else at this party, so it's kind of a lame party.
Did you say Masquerade of Death, or did you say Massacre Raid of Death?
Masquerade. That's what the announcer says.
So it's like the Phantom of the Opera song.
Yeah, sure.
Nox doing Ivy things. Oh boy, yeah, the armor is unfortunately ridiculously slow, always kind of has been. Wow, that didn't come. He just like got up and got hit again.
Just a big lethal
I don't
hit.
think that's dead just yet, but that's a lot of meter. Oh, okay. Trying to test out. I appreciate the fact of like dropping certain things to like test out if other stuff works in a spot like this. Just trying to see like, oh, this is actually gonna work.
Third time, not the
really
charm.
sucks. That really sucks because Nox didn't block that.
Not
Like,
no.
he was-
They did
Arca
sidestep.
was just wrong about the time. Yeah, but if he had just like delayed the 1B ever so slightly, it would have still worked.
True.
Oh,
Yeah.
that kind of stinks. That was almost really funny.
But yeah, like you said, I mean, doing those like those weird things like dropping combos and testing to see what people know in like a first to two situation.
The first round, you know, yeah.
Yeah, or just right from the get go. Yeah, it's like there's no reason not to. It's like if they offer a counter to it, then you go for it. Okay, gets the big fat lethal hit off that.
Not so fast, unfortunately. And that is going to, yeah, he's going to get the RE. He actually doesn't get cut out there.
Guess it's
Does he
wrong.
spend the other one here? No, he decides back too.
Oh, we're
Okay,
blocking.
so CS not really working this time around. Arca mash is simply too hard.
Whoa, okay.
Well, that was not a
was-
good idea.
That was.
That was a bet and a
I
half.
mean, he
Frankly
gets it
speaking,
back.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's not like he needed like a super duper comeback in order to get that round, right? Like,
Yeah, I mean, he was
he could have gotten a
close.
C as a whip punish. Like that would have killed if it was a whip punish. I think. I don't know. I feel like it was an unnecessary bet. You could have just won that with a style, but tries to. It's really unfortunate. That was the only time that he didn't use the armor move, and that was the only time that the armor move would have worked.
Okay, gets lucky, doesn't get hit by the 2-2-8 for the lethal hit. Soul charge, keeping Nox against the wall.
Not souls. And, oh, he doesn't spend bar back. Okay. Seems to be kind of scary. Okay, just right through the wall rising B, and ends up getting the round.
Whiff punishing with a command throw.
Whip punishing after he's like minus like 14. Isn't 1 AA like minus 14 or something?
I do not know.
I apologize, maybe I'm wrong.
Welcome to the stage of
pretty sure it's
history
unsafe.
retold.
Maybe it's just 12.
Was there ever integration for the Okodan bot into Twitch chat?
Not as far as I know.
I guess that would be kind of cool, but that does sound very difficult.
I'm still looking it up. I appreciate the fact that Arca ended up switching the stage. I feel like it's relatively unfortunate what we ended up getting. I was correct about 1AA being minus 14, though, according to Okodan. Ooh, solid punish. Oh, tried to get like the wall hit. I think that's why he went for the punish.
Ah, I see, yeah. Ooh, getting with the 6-6A. Blocking not
No
really
punish
getting...
on these 4-4Bs. Nobody really punishing
Yeah.
4-4B. I can kind of understand. It's one of those that like recovers so much faster than you expect.
Oh, gets the back throw after sidestepping, and that will take the 4 round.
Maybe a little bit cramped in this small box. See more opportunities for Arca to actually get to play the game that he wanted to play this whole time.
Yeah, Nox just trying to throw out the far range moves just to sort of keep him around, or keep him at bay, but only so long until Arca just patiently can be able to get in. Oh, getting caught with these lows. Oh, the second hit sort of retracts. Okay.
That's not the zaniest thing in the world, I've seen.
True.
He did try to like punish it a little bit too early.
I feel like that was probably a C or a CE, but got the soul charge to hold back. Oh man!
Wow, Arca has been banging on all cylinders so far in this round. This is kind of crazy.
Stage
Nox
changing.
clearly getting a little bit impatient, doing like a lot of unsafe moves, just running up in front of Arca's face when he's in soul charge. I think is pretty scary, pretty dangerous stuff.
Oh. Okay, trying to go for the 1A to avoid the 1A to avoid the high, but
Nox having a dickens of a time just dealing with 6BB here.
oh,
He keeps trying to punish after the first 6B. And this could spell death for him right here. Now, see, Nox is trying to go for those command grabs. They're trying to, like, bait, like, a duck with the feint of the command grabs. But there's been basically only, like, one command grab, and Arca broke it. So that's not going to be enough. I feel like he has to go with SS. I feel like SS is going to be necessary in order to get Arca to stop and collaborate and listen.
until he can come up with a brand new invention.
Yeah, I do agree with going with a random stage here. You think you want something bigger?
Yeah.
Not to mention, your ring outs are probably better.
True. Mitsu's ring outs are not really...
They're very high committal. Or,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I would say like 2-2A is a pretty high committal move.
Yeah.
Obviously, 1BB is about as committal as it gets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely think this is a lot better for Nox. A little bit bigger. Plenty of wall rising B. Or full crouch 1B. Or jump B. All the Bs. B's knees over here, right? I'll see you later.
Coming in with his 6AA.
A plus B, interesting choice.
There we go.
Man, Nox is just not understanding the rhythm. I've played against
Yeah.
Arca before. It is very weird. It's difficult to figure out the rhythm. Figure out the rhyme. Just gotta get on nothing. Yeah, see, now he's just like going for ring outs. I feel like it's a little bit too desperate.
Yeah, Arca's, again, weird timing when he's playing really defensive. Gets in the combo, goes for big 360 there.
You get punished, so say okay.
Okay.
No, Nox is he's just swinging Hail Marys at this point. I feel like it's not going to be enough just to like try and awkwardly time it. I think he needs to try and figure out some level of rhythm for what he needs to do against Arca in neutral, rather than just trying to get reverse ring outs. Oh, he's got it!
Well,
Getting a red guard gauge is a pretty big deal too. That has not been a combo this entire set. But Arca just continues to get hit with it, and that's very weird. Oh no, he mashed! Dead to one hit!
oh,
And that's gonna do it!
yeah, man. I don't know. Maybe Nox. I don't know. Some of the way Nox is trying to think or approach this, or just again, just feeling really bad about Arca, but gets the edge, lethal hit for that 6AA hold.
Yeah, he's just having a tough time understanding Arca's rhythm just in general. He really can't... The fact that he's also been stuffed most of the times that he's tried to get like a whip punish has also been a pretty big deal. Now, if Arca really wants to go out of his way to lose this round for no reason, I guess that's a pretty big boon for Nox. Let's just hope that he doesn't decide to do that the next 2 rounds. But he does have a red guard gauge, and he made it all the worse by doing so many reverse levels.
Yeah.
Does have 2 bars.
He whips to 1K.
Oh, man. See, like, Nox is really trying to slow this down, but the fact that he isn't getting any damage off of these whiffs is a pretty big deal. The only way that, like, playing slower and more hesitant and contained really works is if you're actually getting damage off of these whiff punches, right? I think the Star Crush is going to seal the deal. We will see.
I think Nox might be trying to keep it for the next round. He might not get a choice. Canceling the throw.
Oh man, I think he has to spend. He has to spend, dude. Oh, are you gonna be a greedy Gus? Yeah, absolutely, you spend. That's for sure. But is Nox gonna be a greedy Gus here?
Oh.
Wow, he went for reverse ledge again. I really don't know so much about that, but he does get. He still has this guard crush looming over his head.
Yeah.
But he does have 2 bars. Oh boy, I think this could all end right here. Somebody's about to get like a full. Man, look at all that chip damage.
Yeah. He's still got his guard red. It's gonna break anytime soon. He's gonna be very careful.
This is what Nox was looking for. This
Yeah.
time. Oh no! Here we go. Yeah, I like this a lot. Just immediately getting Blade. Who knows what kind of practical applications you could possibly get out of this? More block strings to make going for reverse ringouts even scarier. Forcing the bar, but you have a bar yourself. Oh no! I don't think that's dead yet.
Yeah.
Nice RI. That means he doesn't have a soul charge though. He gets it. Oh, going for a 1AB, not so much. And that's gonna not do it.
You forgot about the
Oh man, he broke the lethal hit again. He's got it. No. Arca's had so many opportunities. Why 1AB?
Oh my.
Oh man, that makes me really upset. I really feel like he had so many opportunities to win that there. From the moment he like mashed reversal edge 5 times in a row, I really don't get what the idea was there, but he really had some awkward timings that were very difficult for Nox to deal with. If he can just try to solidify and not panic so much once he's in like a clutch scenario, that game is his.
Yeah, it was almost kind of a little back and forth. They're both kind of like feeling the pressure, heart rate going up, and it was getting very scrambly.
Well, also, Nox was having a dickens of a time getting any kind of whiff punish. He kept getting shut out by additional vertical tracking that Mitsu was throwing out on a lot of his strings. So that's when he started playing a little bit more desperately of just trying to get ringouts and stuff, and Arca wasn't having any of it. He was playing it a little bit more defensively, so he went back to the more containment type way with things like 6-6A and stuff. And honestly, like I hate to say it, but I really feel like Arca just threw it away. I think that was much more of an Arca lost that match more than a Nox won that match.
Yeah, I can see that.
Which only goes to show that you're talking about like a game of inches of just little tweaks here and there, and Arca's the one that comes out on top.
Alright. Okay, keeping this bracket moving forward, we're gonna get Jsabbs versus SouzouLion.
Okay, so presumably, I think the last time they played, it was Amy versus Yoshi, but it might have been a Yoshi mirror match and I'm forgetting. So I don't know what he wants to go with. Maybe he wants to go with Azwel.
Yeah, I don't know. He might he might go with the Yoshi mirror. That doesn't sound particularly fun, but who knows? SouzouLion could also be feeling a different character. It's kind of weird with either of these players.
I feel like he won't. I'm relatively confident that he's going to go with Yoshi. I might be wrong. I'm not sure.
Watching Nox type in the Discord, I was screaming the whole time. Yeah, I could feel that.
He was just frustrated with the fact that he couldn't get any whip punishes, I guess. That and the fact that he probably was having a very difficult time reading his opponent just in general. Like, I hate to take it away from him, but, like, you know, I do appreciate the fact that eventually he seemed to be calming down and coming up with ways of containing the movement that was going on. But the fact that the whip punishes were just never in his favor, and the fact that, like, he's just having, like, a real tough time figuring out the rhythms that Arca's throwing at him without being able to get around that solidly, that can be really tough. Okay, so Azwel versus Yoshi. This used to, long time ago in different builds, used to be terrible for Yoshi. Now I have no idea.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit more balanced, but unless you duck into 3B twice.
No, that was like 3 times.
Jeez, yeah.
That was like a regular 3B hit into a regular 3B hit into a 3B lethal hit. It's like mainly going for axe so far, switching into sword. Yeah, Yoshi still plenty of opportunities to press after Azwel AA on hit. And you can kind of see the punishment of that is that if you end up trying to punish with a high, then he's going to be able to tech crouch under with the, I forget what the string is, AA something.
That's a 2-2B. Yeah, too far to actually convert, so it doesn't spend the meter.
In Soul Charge, Azwel technically on certain hits does have ring outs of the gods. And Jsabbs is one of the Azwel players that actually knows those ring outs that Azwel has, that some other Azwel players do not end up using.
There's the spear art, the catching people, just pressing buttons. Kind of
now we're just doing X things.
Yeah.
More axe things, but second that Azwel's an axe, you can start pressuring kind of a lot, so I agree with Souzou's attempt here at just continuing to press in a lot of spaces, because sword Azwel's really the only one that can compete there. Well, you know, other than Almighty Azwel. That's kind of...
Yeah, you're an Almighty and he can just do whatever the hell he wants.
So yeah, kind of awkward for both players so far, but still, Jsabbs coming out on top.
Yeah, he hasn't been afraid to just kind of, like, again, be very patient with, I mean, SouzouLion right in his face, which is pretty scary, which is against Yoshi. But Souzou, not really, like, offering up the big offense until we've seen just sort of now. Okay, jumps into the jump K.
Yeah, that was very interesting. I don't know what, Jsabbs is going to pull off here.
I think he was either trying to get meter or the health back. I forget which one those.
Yeah, I assume it's a meter, because the amount of health that you're going to get is negligible.
Yeah.
It's 2 bars to 1. But still a round up. Souzou playing this even tighter than he was before. Gets a back wrap though. That's a lot of damage. Yeah. Oh no, he's almost out, but not so much. Still has not gone for a single Axlo, by the way. It's just the threat of the Axlo, very similar to the situation we were talking about before. What happens here? Okay, he actually gets a splat. Surprised we didn't see the 3. Okay, I was about to say, I'm surprised we're not seeing the 3D to punish the roll, because of course he's going to roll there. And this is a real bad way for Jsabbs. I think this whole soul charge is gone, yeah. Gets a good size. It gets another back grab. That was awfully generous of the game, in my opinion. That really did not look like a back grab to me.
Yeah, that was very fortunate.
Yeah, that was a side grab, hella.
I mean, the 6 hit flee into like the headbutt. I mean, it does move Yoshi forward a decent amount. So after sidestepping and coming back,
but especially with Azwel sidestep, I'm surprised it gave him to that.
True. I don't know yet. I mean, the background like cone or area of grab ability or whatever, it gets so weird on some characters.
Yeah. Especially when you deal with stance stuff. Super, especially when you deal with aerial stuff. And that was a combination. That was a trifecta of all 3 things.
Oh, interrupting out of the axe, doesn't have the frames to push.
Yeah, it seems like the more time is going on, the more Souzou... Oh, that's a ring out. The more time goes on, the more time Souzou is getting more comfortable mashing through some of this pressure that Azwel is giving him. But at the same time, Souzou is playing mad vertical attack. And I think Jsabbs is really punishing him for it. And this is the second person we've seen actually deal with Yoshi 3AA. It's typically a string we don't really see a lot of counterplay for. So impressive stuff so far from the anti-Yoshi.
Yeah.
In West Side fights.
Definitely a string I have trouble remembering to punish. I know how to do it, but it's a fast. Oh, and he ducks that. Very nice. Doesn't get too much of a punish.
Sucking up some of the resources. Yeah, more helicopter stuff. I think helicopter is a fantastic way to go about dealing with axe as well.
Yeah, keeps him in the air, keeps him moving around. Oh, but
doesn't really have the speed to try and interact with it, you know? He needs that I-10 in order to interact with helicopters.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, 3A is the way that you punish that kind of thing. So now he can start doing things like, I think like AAA, or if it's AAB, that can punish like the 3A that he tries to interrupt with.
Ooh.
So now we're just doing small sword stuff, but he gets tracked by the wall rising B, and now we've got Yoshi Soul Charge. We're not going to spend meter to get out of this? Okay. Oh, tries to sidestep. Azwel sidestep sucks, though. And yeah, he's going to be dead because of this.
Almost. Okay, blocks, but he was an axe. Doesn't matter, he goes to the axe low for a punish.
First axe low. Okay, he does have bar. I might have been dead wrong here. He could easily die. Okay, jump K is the way that Souzou wins the day.
Yeah, so saw that axe low come out, was like, okay, it's time to see those coming out. So he was like, nope, not done that, even though he could have got run out like 2 times, but this is going to carry him really close. Go for the 1A.
1A. If it's on the ground, he's not going to be able to punish it.
Yeah.
Probably trying to get out of this round without spending any meter. That's kind of scary. And we've got infinite lows here. Yeah, Azwel kind of stuck here. He really needs to spend bar, I think. Like, I know he doesn't want to. Yeah, I think he was too greedy. I think it was Jsabbs was a greedy Gus that time around. He just didn't want to have such a huge disadvantage on the last round, but Azwel with 1 soul charge can potentially win the entire game without even a matter of counterplay from the Yoshi player. So I feel like it was a bit too greedy.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing Axe Azwel coming out here. Before Yoshi has any meter, any reverse ring outs, he's just like melting the health bar. And this is, again, very similar to what I was talking about in like the Infectious match. It's really nice as Azwel when you're just like correct about all your moves. Yeah, tried to punish with AA, I think a little bit too late. Oh, he tried to do door knocker. That's what happened.
Yeah, it didn't look hard. Like I wasn't sure, but that makes sense for door knocker. Okay, sidesteps, gets a 6A plus B. Tries to go for the low full charge to the K, but yeah, Jsabbs blocks, gets a really good punish. Axe low coming out again.
We just have not been right about any of these 3Bs or axe lows. Haven't even been right about when we can roll away either. He keeps getting like reset by the 3B on top of things.
Yeah, I mean,
Jsabbs trying to channel his inner Joe right now.
Yeah, I mean, Jsabbs, again, like you said, he wasn't using those first couple games, so like his timing for him is not kind of all off, and we're in this last game.
Yeah.
So kind of a good strategy for Jsabbs.
You know what would have definitely worked there for Jsabbs? 7A. 1,000,000,000% sure that would have worked in that spot when he was just doing mono mids. Okay, now Souzou having a real tough time. Yeah, he's going to have to spend soul charge. Now, he's gotten a lot of hay out of these soul charges. He's been able to win entire rounds off of 1 bar. And he could certainly do it here, too, yeah. He's going to get another follow-up here. He gets another... Oh, he does not get another soul charge string. Yeah, 3B hell right now. I wouldn't mind Jsabbs using the bar. He has almost full. Okay, a 4-4A whiff into a such brilliance.
Yeah. Gotta spend it there.
Forcing Souzou. Wow, he just ran up and did, without the weapon, I think, just a full crouch 1A. I think he didn't even have the weapon for that. That was what a ballsy move.
I think he was still an axe, but I think Jsabbs just knew that was like Souza was not expecting that at all. So all of a sudden he just ran up to him. Souza's in soul charge is like, wait, what? And then just
now that I think about it, it does kind of make sense. For one, Souza was mad behind in a situation like that, right? He's trying to win his first round, and he had to spend both bars to even attempt it. Frankly speaking, if you're in Jsabbs' situation right there, just the fact that Souza spent both bars is a win. That's a huge deal that you don't have to deal with for the second or third potential rounds. Secondly, because he is spending his other bar, Souza, who is a naturally lame and defensive kind of player, is gonna be much more defensive because he's just invested quite a lot into this round. He's not necessarily the kind of guy who's gonna do soul charge activation and then mash something. And the fact of the matter is, if he is going to mash something, it's not really going to be a soul charge move. It's going to be like a jump K. That was probably the biggest punish that Jsabbs was looking at in a spot like that. And because he wants to do soul charge stuff, which is typically a little bit slower, he has to get him to stance and stuff like that. You know, that's going to be tougher. He definitely doesn't want to do 3AA, because one, it's stubby, and two, we've already seen so much counterplay from Jsabbs in the previous moments in that set. So it's a lot of stuff to try. So I think the read makes sense. The move choice was real weird.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those things. It's just that's the first move that came. It's like, you know what? He's never gonna expect this. And then bam, Spanish Inquisition. All right. Sorry, I'm typing up some matches.
Welcome to the stage.
You're telling people who to win and who to lose because you always orchestrate these.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense.
What do you think TOs do? How do you think I earn my 20 Lambos?
I don't know. I only TO like first to 10 exhibitions.
Those are pretty hard.
The slip out tournaments were the hardest.
Roll.
I lost so much money on that last one.
That was something I guess I didn't get a chance to do is host some offline slip out tournaments at any point, but me and Konmai will get it going at some point.
Why not just do them in here? We can just do one in here.
We could. This is a very good point.
I don't see why not.
It does cost me money, but we could do it. But anyway,
yeah,
right.
So do these.
Exactly. But okay, so this is Axel versus Violin.
Okay. Cassandra versus Grøh. Really not a matchup we see kind of at all. That's not out just yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is going to be the matter of, like, Violin is going to test what Axel's response is to a lot of these much farther range moves that can potentially counter hit down. And this can become, like, a lethal hit fest.
Yeah. Oof. Axel sort of keeps going in, trying to stop him, do stuff, gets a little bit of a punish.
Oh, that was a really cool punish. An 8-6 punish? That's interesting. Yeah. Okay, he does have Divine Force. Ooh. Oh, he's dead.
He's not.
Whoa, okay, what a interesting reset from ViolinPhantom that was 1, intentional, and 2, really cool.
Yeah. I love roller coasters.
Gets a punish. Grøh does have a bar. I wonder if he wants to try and use it early on. Just throwing out a lot of these 6A plus Bs. Yeah, I think if, so he's going for that A6, right? I think the idea is that if Grøh decides to go into stance and then sidestep in order to cancel out of it, the A6 is actually going to be a counter hit punish instead.
Ah.
Yeah, it's very similar to Amy with AAA once you have Red Roses. So it's kind of like, it's an okay punish if he doesn't go into it, and it's a really fantastic one if he does go into it.
Okay, getting caught with the backdoor shenanigans.
Oh, maybe just tried to duck or something, I'm not sure.
Axel keeping the Divine Force, guessing right on all these interactions, spends it.
Not going to be dead just yet, and here we go. Now, Axel does have a meter to spend back. Oh, that's going to be a full hit. Oh, the K somehow whiffs. I'm kind of surprised by that. Another, like, going into the air, just trying to, like, do it like as if it's, like, Mina Soul Charge. Okay, here we go. I kind of wish they had spent it earlier, but anything can happen in these. Oh, yeah, 2A plus B, way too much of a bet at that moment. You can always kind of expect Cassandra to do 2-1-4A to try and get in at the beginning of a Soul Charge. Just a matter of when. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. He gets like the counter hit if he ends up going into the stance and canceling out of it. And I think that's a good enough punish, even without the additional counter hit damage, so I feel like it's not a good idea to do 6-8 this big.
Oh,
okay, well.
Goes for the big, but doesn't quite have the angle for a reverse ring out, but still gets the damage on it. Goes to the throw after the plus rings. They clash with each other. Tries to convert for more damage. Oh, doesn't block the Avenger A.
But 2 bars to 1. Thunder Soul Charge definitely has the mobility to keep up with Grøh Soul Charge. Man, playing it so defensively by Axel. I kind of wish we had seen a punish there instead of going for a Soul Charge. Now, can he get anything out of this? 6-6A on whip into 6B. Very surprising. Oh, the clash.
Oh, it's a little bit too far away to whip. Oh, that was...
Okay, wow, that was very scary. Oh, is he dead? Oh, it goes for the B2, boo. Okay, now it's gonna be bar for bar, right? No?
Well... Oh, that's... not?
No, he's not dead.
No,
it doesn't ring out, but like, wow. He's not gonna spend his meter? Wow, dude, I don't know about that. We don't want to be in Soul Charge right now. Okay. I was losing my mind. Oh, that's it. Yeah. I guess that's why he didn't want to be in Soul Charge. I still feel like 214A, every time he did a Soul Charge move that was not 214A, it made it bad for him. And every time he did do 214A, it won. So honestly, I think you, like, the thing that was doing well, I think you should do more of it.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go. Okay, gets a note. I guess he just decided to go for like a reset or something. I feel like 2-6B is just the way to punish the Avenger A like that.
Excuse me.
Ooh, catches the 6 guy.
Ooh, the one kid just barely hitting tip range. Gets the full conversion to Divine Force. Tries to spend it for catching a tech, I think.
Yeah, he decided to like drop the combo for like a tech trip.
Ooh, good sidestep.
It doesn't allow ViolinPhantom to get like 1.2 trillion guard damage on the first round win. If that makes sense. Oh
Very
man,
helpful.
that was almost a really cool. That was supposed to be a lightning slash for sure, but he ended up getting a crouch 2B. That kind of sucks. ViolinPhantom's still throwing out so many of these launchers that are all getting punished.
But he did get Soul Charge.
What a surprise! Grøh Soul Charge saves the day. But now he has a meter deficit.
Ooh,
4K. I don't know so much.
I think maybe he thought he could knock him out of that 214A, but...
Actually, I'm telling you, dude, just do 214A. Every time you do, like, a lightning strike, he sidesteps and kills you for it. You just stop doing it. No, I don't think that that's the move that he wanted, but is BK gonna save the day? BK, 2A, 2K, vintage Cassandra gameplay.
Keep it small, keep it simple. Get the life
Game
lead.
small, miss small.
A plus B catching the roll. Yeah.
Grøh,
BK 2A.
vertical tracking, I think it's probably like 3rd best in the game.
Trying to push him back towards the ring edge. Blocks the low, gets
That's
the
gonna
punish.
be punished. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. He wants to try to utilize the stage positioning as well, except he just totally backs off. I'm kind of surprised by that. I thought he wanted to use the stage positioning along with the Soul Charge to solidify the round real quick. But now instead, Axel is just like mashing all kinds of buttons and not allowing the Grøh Soul Charge to really come about.
Oh,
Yo, he's gonna catch him, he's gonna catch him. Yeah, that starts low, and people don't necessarily know how to deal with that.
yeah, it's sort of like the SabinDeus one as well. It's you don't see it often enough. You don't know the tech.
Yeah, it's unique. You can just hop.
Yeah.
You just get out of there. Or you can just RI if you really don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, awkward situation, but very smart play by Axel once ViolinPhantom ended up activating Soul Charge, where he just kind of let, you know, kind of what I was talking about in a previous match. When somebody activates Soul Charge, tends to be that they want to use their Soul Charge moves, right? And the Soul Charge moves are typically much slower than just your traditional pokes, meaning that even though the opponent is in Soul Charge, they will still lose to your traditional pokes if they get a little bit narrow-minded in their options, and they don't want to play the game in a traditional fashion. And I feel like that's what Axel ended up doing to save the game, where the only thing ViolinPhantom was interested in was doing Grøh Soul Charge stuff and going crazy. But if you don't have the frames, then it's not going to be your game.
Yo, trying for the
fancy schmancy. Well, he did it.
back setup.
He did it twice. A nice duck, but he didn't get anything out of it.
Yeah, ducking the throw punish can sometimes work out, but
Something tells me that weird stuff is going to go on the stage, because these two guys saw the ring edge like around the horizon and they freaked the hell out. So I feel like they're going to do that again. Oh man, so many of these are for sure lightning slashes that ViolinPhantom is trying to do, and he's only getting like a crouch 2B. That sucks. There it is. That's what he's looking for.
hitbox troubles. Those quarter
Hitbox
circles when
troubles.
you circles when you first start off are okay. I'll take that one. I'll take that one.
What'll happen?
No, just that was funny. I liked it.
Two rounds to 0. Well, first 6-6 AA we've seen in the entire game. ViolinPhantom's still getting much more momentum when he goes into Avenger type stuff. In fact, he's getting all of it. It really sucks that he felt like he had to solidify the round with the soul attack there, because he was literally a full health bar. So that really kind of stinks. But honestly, I don't know, man. If I'm ViolinPhantom, why is he doing the stuff that's not stance stuff? Like, he's doing all these, like, unsafe launchers and, like, doing, like, all that kind of stuff. When he goes into stance, he, like, wins the whole round. So you should do more of that. Oh, he just died. Okay, I assume he's not... Wow, he's gonna use the bar, okay. Oh, but Axel decides to spend back.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's gonna be... Oh, 6-6 sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, the duck, please doesn't get a good punish. Oh, no. See? Oh, man.
Yeah, you can run
We got so much spaghetti in this last round. Is he gonna spend bar? He doesn't have to.
Risk it
Why
all.
did he do 4-4 plus K? He's like dead to a 2K.
I mean, I don't.
Like there was like you don't need a wall combo at that point, right? You just do a safe thing and win.
There's some merit to trying to do again a crazier option sometimes that your opponent doesn't expect, which you think will work, but like.
I can see that if the move you're in question has some level of evasion.
Yeah.
I don't really think that the tech trumping properties of 4-4 plus K when the opponent has like less than 10 health is really gonna matter.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could be worried again dying to a 2K or a 1K, but
yeah, if that's the case, then you do like Grøh 3A because he was still dead to like a 3A. Right?
Yeah, or just like a.
You could just do a Grøh B.
Yeah,
in fact, I feel like what he should have done? He should have done Grøh B into 2-3-6K.
Oops, I reported that wrong. Wait, no.
Why'd you do that?
Oops, my bad. I don't know. I'm talking and doing things at the same time.
Take Axel's win away from him.
I mean, I gave him 1 technically. I just didn't give him 2. Okay, now I fixed it. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Matcherino. I haven't checked on that in a while. We are over $100. 102.50. Not bad. And there are 16 codes remaining. If you have not used them yet, chat, please go do so now. I put the link in the chat for you. It should be fairly easy. Just click on that link, click the claim code button, and you're done. And it's 25 cents in the pot. Trying to give some money to these top 3 players. They're working hard. They're playing the game really well. Want to give them a little reward. Alright, it is, let's see, it's, well, almost 9 for me. It is very late for you. Nemo will probably be here soon, but if you need to hop off, feel free to.
Everybody, thanks for having me again. I apologize for leaving you in the dark, but I must depart.
That was good. That was a rhyme. For some reason, I heard in the dark, and my brain immediately went dancing in the dark, and I was like, why? I don't know.
Yeah, that might have been a way to go, but I typically don't want to. It's kind of cheesy to, like, say a line, and because of the way that you said it, you're also, like, forcing a music reference. Like, the music references just come out of, like, you know, when people genuinely say things, and it's like, oh, this kind of sounds like a music. If you're just somebody who's just like, man, I just saw a guy outside my house just try to bend a car. Bend a car? Pat Benatar! And there's everybody's like, you just really shoehorned that in for no reason, dude. Like, that doesn't do anything.
That's not it. That ain't it, Chief. That ain't it, Chief. But
well, good luck to everybody, and good luck to you, BPC.
Thank you.
See everybody next time.
Have a good night.
Really?
All right. I'm out here. It's just me now. You're stuck with me. Well, you're stuck with me regardless, but I know that. Who's Live Reference? I have not seen that show in such a long time. Wow. That is a great show, though. I do love that show, but I would not have caught that. Maybe I'll look that one up later, but anyway. So yeah, again, use those Matcherino codes if you haven't already. Getting an exclamation Matcherino will always bring it up into the chat. You can use those free promo codes. Again, just more money in the pot. All of it goes towards those top 3 players. Again, events coming up. I know Soul Charge circuit is coming up this weekend, Hampton, Virginia. They'll be running 4 SoulCalibur tournaments, as you can see. SoulCalibur 1, SoulCalibur 2, and SoulCalibur 3 Community Edition, as well as a SoulCalibur 6 bracket. I believe at least the 1, 2, and 3 are hosted by the Soul Charge FGC, who manages and runs a bunch of tournaments and organizes to help keep technology and whatnot going for some of the older SoulCalibur games. I don't know if they're helping out with the SoulCalibur 6 one. They tend to avoid the new one, but I'm not entirely sure. I do not know about any stream info at the moment. I'm actually, Beast in the East is one of the events I actually don't really know much about. I believe they do have there's someone running on Twitter. Beast in the, if you type in Beast in the East, it comes up. So I'll have to look in. There's someone main who has organized that event, but if you follow Soul Charge FGC on Twitter or follow them, I believe they might be able to post some stream information. Definitely for the older games 1, 2, and 3. Again, for SoulCalibur 6, I don't know if they're going to be involved too much in that. They tend to stay away from it, so I'm not entirely sure. But if you look this weekend in the SoulCalibur category on Twitch.tv, you should be able to find stream for one of them. I might be trying to do, so we'll see how it goes. But that's happening this weekend. Early on in September, also right after that, Summer Jam is coming up as well. So 2 really big, important events for SoulCalibur will both be there. Summer Jam will only have 6, as far as I know. Maybe they'll have some 5s for casuals. Who knows? But yeah, there's some stuff going on and coming up soon. I think East Coast Throwdown will be happening. I don't know if SoulCalibur has been confirmed or if anyone's planning to run a side tournament at least for that. But East Coast Throwdown might be another event to have for it as well. Sorry, I was talking about East Coast Throwdown, but that one's going on. After that, I think the next actual big event is the bonus round event. The PNW guys will be throwing. Most of it organized by Chapter 47, who is bringing a secret boss Santa battle for both Tekken 7 and SoulCalibur 6, where there'll be a special guest invitational player who the grand finalist winner will play at the end of the bracket to possibly double the prize money. Again, I know Chapter very well. He's a good friend of mine. Really like the dude. He's very, very helpful. Really supportive of our community. He doesn't tell me shit. I have no idea who's going to be the secret Santas. All I know is every time I've gone to the bonus round events up there, they're really, really cool. The bonus round people, really, really good guys. They're also running Grand Blue. They'll be running the new Grand Blue. They'll be running Strive. They'll be running Uni, DBFC. They'll be running F6. There'll be plenty of games to go. Could probably be was. I mean, you never know. But I will say this though, that will throw it off a lot, is that I know that there are multiple international players attending bonus round. There will be I don't know all of them. I know there's a couple confirmed, but there will be international players at bonus round. There were last year, and there will be this year. So who knows? Who knows? We can sort of see how it goes. Anyway, but either way, bonus round is really, really fun, and I'm not just hyping it up entirely because it's a West Coast event. I mean, it is, but it's really, really cool. Seattle's great. They're always good. They always do good stuff. So if you are close by and able or interested, I highly recommend planning now, especially because right now plane tickets pretty cheap. Anyway, enough of me shilling that. Let's get the games keeping going. We're gonna stay on the winner side of the bracket. Next up is gonna be Zeph versus Axel. Bring that up. So let me get... Axel was just on stream, but he won, so he gets to keep playing on stream. Because that's just how things work sometimes. Especially once you make top 8. Which I've never known what that's like. Not yet. I guess I came close at Evo, I guess, but not close enough. Anyway. Players from Canada. I think a couple of players from Canada do come down to bonus round. I mean, it is Seattle, so it's not too bad. But no, I'm not just referencing Canada when I'm saying international. I am saying specifically there are players coming from across the Pacific Ocean, possibly players coming from also across the Atlantic Ocean. So we'll see. But anyway, we go. More matches reported. So we'll keep those going. Need to get that next match going. I should also probably start turning off a couple of my machines. So sorry if I'm being a little uninteractive as I'm doing a couple things. Unexpected JP players. There's a possibility. There are also other countries in Asia that are an option. You never know. Like I said, all I'm going to say again is that, again, Chapter is cool. He's a good dude, and he knows how to throw at the vent, and he knows how to make good surprises. So, if you can't make it, at least there will be a stream. I think on one of the bonus round Twitch channels. So definitely stay for that. But then again, that's not until way in December. So long time to go for that. I think we're getting in here. So we're getting Zeph versus Axel.
Let's do this.
All right, Zeph going back onto the Xianghua for this matchup. I would assume he was playing Sophie earlier, but I think maybe now he's just in top 8 he wants to go, or he might just not like the Sophia into Cassandra. I would kind of agree. I remember on launch that matchup Sophie and Cassandra was not really that bad, but I think some of her upgrades and buffs made it a lot more annoying. So Xianghua can deal with her a lot better. So far, Xianghua's keeping and fencing her out very easy. Actually having a hard time trying to get in. Zeph tries to catch the tempo with the wall raising 3B, whiffs, but actually didn't really get much of a punish. Alright. So trying to play very patiently, and Zeph's starting to sort of figure out and kind of open her up a little bit. Oof. Just delays it enough and confirms it, goes to the full damage. Oh, tries for the tricky low, but whiffs, but pressing another but immediately on whiff kind of catches Axel off guard and he loses on that one. Ooh, good and out, avoids the 2-2B, gets the Divine Force in the back turn. Blocks one of the 3As. But Zeph cancels it and goes to some trickier. Ooh, very good jumpy to avoid that. Oh, ducks the high on that string. Zeph gets a nice punish. And Zeph has very immaculate string knowledge. Oh, he gets caught sidestepping even though that was a vertical. Unfortunate. But it's SoulCalibur. That just kind of happens. I'm actually almost at that point too where I get hit by like verticals as I'm doing stuff, and like I'm still angry and upset, but I'm much less angry and upset than I used to be. I guess I'm just so used to it at this point. Is that gonna hit? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that was the hell version, so he had plenty of time to react. I wasn't sure if it moved her pretty far fast enough, but yeah, you gotta be careful. Zeph has the C on lock. Health bar's low enough. It's easy punish, but Axel has 2 bars that he can use. Will he be able to make too good a yes out of it? We'll see. Okay, sidestep goes for the low, gets a little punish. Axel playing very, very patiently, not really trying to force anything. Kind of letting Zeph just sort of run his offense and defense kind of how he wants. Okay, nice. Side box step makes that lift, a little bit of a punish. But yeah, not trying to force his frame. Xianghua has really good auto GIs to stop for that. Coming in, just kind of throwing in pokes, trying to catch a high move, but runs into the 2-2B on whiff. Okay, nice. Soul Charge avoids the mix-up. Oh, it doesn't block to complete the string. Or I think he tried to do the auto GI, but I don't know if that would have worked. I'm not really entirely sure. Oh, the second part of that whiff's issues in the air. 6B catches her on backstep. Oh, nice. Goes to the Titanic struggle. That was a risk.
Battle 4.
but it worked out, so I can't complain. So it's able to get around on the board. Still has a lot of meter advantage, but Zeph slowly building that back up. Using that great wall, very evasive. Ooh, nice. 6A catching Zeph out of the air. Just a 3A catching the sidestep, getting a little bit of counter hit. Though the 2B tip range doesn't launch her fully. So be careful, she's in that, and that's, yeah. Just saying that Axel's in that kill range for a C. He has to be really careful not to whiff for doing -12, and then immediately tries the 6A plus B? 6A plus B for the backstep catch, but wasn't quite fast enough. Alright, so we're staying on the same stage. Yeah, I think I don't know about stage change too much for this. I think it's about as good as it's going to get, really. Zeph just kind of keeping Cassandra at bay, just trying to really make her whiff, force some things, force some approach. Uses the auto GI in the middle of the string. Just goes talking level 4s. Axel's playing very smart, knowing that he can't really do too much with the string pressure, because Zeph will just be ready to do that. But runs into 2-2B, eats the combo. Nice, makes 2-2B whiff, tries to get a whiff punish, but not quite enough. Jumpy avoids the low. Yeah, Zeph just kind of going back and forth, just trying to bait whiff punishes. Really doesn't really have to do too much. Making Axel kind of kill himself for him. So that there takes the punish. It's good damage. Goes for the throw, stop removing, gets broken. Yeah, keeps going for that shoulder charge, and Zeph is he's just moving too much. I don't think it's a good option to kind of get in. And I don't think he can use the shield throw either, because again I think he feared the auto GI, so Axel's just struggling, yeah, to kind of get in and do stuff, and Zeph is just tearing him apart for it. Stop me. Ledge. Just gonna go. Ooh, nice. G on the second hit of that. Very, very good. Ooh, nice. Gets counter hit 1K. Good. Gets the just frames, getting the full damage. Oh, nice. Patience goes in the sidestep. Trips Zeph up a little bit. Gets the throw punish. He's going to take that round. Very nice. Very nice patience. Ooh, 3A tip range. Gets counter hit out of it. Whips one single B. Oh, that's hard 50-50 guess right there. That's going to be ring out. Yeah, unfortunate situation. I guess maybe... I don't know. It's just Zeph. You just got to be careful. There's not much to it. Okay, 2-6A catches him. Sidestep a little bit. Gets the throw. A little bit of the Oki. Gets throw back. Just a little bit of low poke. Ooh, catches with a wall raising B. Is that a ring out? Ooh, not quite. Air control's out of it. Is that... Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't throw him in the right direction, but gets a lot of damage. Watch the stream doesn't go to right punish. Ooh, they clash. Solid in a weird backer position. Tries to go for the wall raising B. Gets knocked out of it with a jump kick. Oh, timing interrupts Zeph. Zeph playing it impatiently. Trying to get for that last big hit, but Axel's timing is throwing him off a lot. Nice friction throw. Oh, but steps into the sidestep 2-2B into CE, and that's going to take it for Zeph. Yeah. Very, very difficult positions for Axel sort of being there, but he was a really good adjustment on a lot of counterplay. Again, sort of throwing up his timing a little bit, and changing things up, so making it... Zeph was having a hard time to sort of pick some things apart, but Sorry, I read chat and I regretted it. But yeah, so Axel was making some good adjustments and trying, but Zeph is Zeph and is really good at making adjustments to your adjustments like almost immediately. So it's one of those things. I don't have the knowledge to really say much more about it. I was just like, yeah, Zeph's just good. You try, but Zeph's just better. Anyway. Axel's not out yet. He can still keep going. Still in this top 8, just going down from the lower side. Alright, cool. Now that match is over, one more machine for me to turn off real quick. Get this going. Okay, save me a little bit of money. PPC, put your cat on commentary. I don't have a cat. If I had a cat, my life would be a lot better, but I live in apartments, so. Although actually this apartment does allow pets, but. Alright, let me get these lower side matches going. Alright, so Rip City and Ruber, and then Toothpaste and Hyrule. Did you bring the sushi?
I always bring the sushi.
That's my secret cap. I am the sushi.
Oh, what
How's it going? How's it going, Emo?
Bro, I'm so tired. That's
Bro,
such a
you and
long
me
day.
both.
How was work?
I mean, it is hectic. I'm trying to get instruments out and figure a lot of stuff, and there's just it's always a lot. This first
And you gotta learn every kid's name.
yeah. I mean, well, that one I can do over time. It's not too bad, but it's the logistics of it all just get really tiring, and I'm doing it by myself, but we're making it work.
Yeah, you gotta always address, hey, you in the shirt. Yeah, you, no, not that one. You.
Yeah. What still hurts? Anyway.
Alright, what's poppin'? It's your boy.
Alright, so what's poppin' is we are seeing Nox versus Jsabbs.
Yoshi?
Jsabbs Yoshi. Or not.
I've been got.
But actually, no, my day has actually gotten exponentially better because I got another case of Baja Blast. So I am stocked up for a while, and I'm very happy about that.
To drive over.
I got the shit.
You do have the shit.
I got some shit. I don't know how, but we found it, so I'm taking that. Anyway.
Well, this matchup I haven't seen in a very long time. The last time I saw this was KC Blue God.
Oh wow. Me and JJJ, I think Sly was there too. Well, he might have been playing. We're watching this earlier, and it was Jsabbs was putting some work in it, Infectious.
Jsabbs has a pretty good grasp on like tempo, like from when I've played him and when I've seen him play, like when he was active. So I think Nox is gonna have to, work around timings a little bit for this set, but I think both of them have a pretty good shot of taking each other out.
Yeah.
Oh, bye-bye. Oh no, drop the combo.
Yeah, Nox trying to get those full.
Oh my gosh, crush the guard with the movement killing option.
Yeah, it's one of the big reasons. I mean, when Azwel goes into Axe, you gotta really get to press some buttons because those Axe moves, if you block them, do a lot of guard damage. Oh, he tries to go for it there.
That does. Oh yeah. Oh, get the just no just frame, and we still get the dub.
Yeah, I mean, again, Nox has not really played on my Parsec servers for very long, so yeah, getting those just frames timing, I imagine, takes a little bit of adjustment, but it can be done.
Is this winner side, loser side? What's going on here?
This is semis.
Winner semis. All right, vibing out.
That's not gonna carry all the way. Almost. Yeah, went for it, but the angle changed a little bit. Oh, whips the 1A. Oh! Okay.
Oh, tries to get the ring out with the... Whoa. Tries to get the low again. Not going to work out. Oh, jumped.
I mean, smart going for him. I mean, minus 12 moves, and he's in Spear, so there's not much you can do about it.
Right.
And if you're stuck in the corner... But... He was trying to avoid it the whole time, and he knew Jsabbs wanted it, but it's Ivy. Not really much you can do. Ooh, pressing the 2 lethal hit.
Yeah, especially with a character that could actually use a lot of certain like stance stuff, or just like get on the ground. Oh wow! Oh okay.
Ooh.
Oh, beautiful duck. That is a proper mix up. Oh, get on the ground. Oh, look at that damage. Oh, Christmas tree. Not gonna get punished. This is huge.
Yeah, Nox still trying to use those command grab cancels, try and bait approaches, buttons. Jason's not quite falling, but yeah, do a bunch of damage. Goes for a reset.
Ooh, doesn't have a proper low unless he axe lows. He's gonna have to take this mix.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought that was gonna kill. Like Ivy has like 1 pixel left.
Yeah, I'm like, I was gonna say, what mix-up do you have as Azwel outside of like shield like low or like, yeah, it's rough out here in the streets when you're an Azwel player.
Come on now.
Trying to get a tempo going on, not really gonna have it work. We do have the lethal hit on deck when he enters Soul Charge.
Yeah, makes a whip, but doesn't quite get the whip punish. He's a little bewildered by that. Jsabbs just keeps coming in with these axe moves. Yeah, there's just not really much of a counter that Nox can come up with right now to a lot of like the axe moves. So Jsabbs is just gonna go on ham.
Yeah, and as long as Nox could zone out pretty well, I'm not gonna get a huge reward from that. Stays on the ground. Soul Charge, axe low again. Imagine if Rose gave
Tries to go for lethal, you knew that would ring out.
Got another Soul Charge on deck. Soul Charge ready to be used. Great punish. That somehow tracks, because this game is lovely. Alright, get on the ground. Get that chip damage going. This is actually pretty good for Nox right now. Doesn't have the meter though. It's gonna be a little scary. Ooh, doesn't duck commit to the duck, and that's probably gonna be game 1 for Jsabbs.
Yeah, I think that's death.
Yeah.
No!
Oh!
Azwel sucks!
Yeah, and he has no proper low.
Azwel sucks!
Oh, Azwel sucks. He can't really enforce a mix-up there. It sucks as Azwel. You're not in shield, you don't have a fast low to like run up and do shit in.
But no, he just, well, okay, I think I missed, but I mean, he just did CE, which left him in...
Almighty, right? No,
Almighty.
Sword, right?
No, leaves him in Almighty.
So he just ran up, didn't do anything, and then got CS'd. Welcome to Caliber. Oh, this is actually pretty good for both players here. The ring out game is pretty good for both. Gotta be. Ooh, we are out of there. Ooh, oh, the 1A plus G cover the closer option a little bit. Love to see that. Look at the zoning. Look at the zoning.
Oh, whip punish.
Yeah, but not gonna be far enough. Oh, bye bye.
Oh, yeah.
I was a little too ambitious on that ring out.
Ooh, nice GI.
Yeah, but it's only level 1. That's the train, baby.
Choo
Throw one in. Choo choo.
Axe train.
Yeah, axe train. Axe. Not axe. Bye bye.
Yeah, and then GI. This is very, very, very fortunate for Nox that being on this stage. Jsabbs definitely not happy about it, but he's working. He's trying to make it work, but it's a full crouch 3B for trying to throw.
Okay, trying to get the lethal hit there. But... So fun fact, AA on Ivy, the lethal hit procs only if the second hits, which is weird for some reason. Okay, axe. GI? Axe? Interesting.
Whoa!
Oh gosh.
2 3Bs and then blocks the axe low. Nox is onto something. Okay.
The Soul Charge. He's cooking. Let him cook. He's in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he is definitely been kicked out of the kitchen right now. That is going to be a round for your boy Jsabbs.
Everyone loves that angle.
I paid $60. Oh. I better be getting them damn angles, bro. That's like every Dead or Alive 6 player. I paid $1,000 for the complete edition. I better get the best angles, bro. Get him on the ground. Good Oki situation for Nox right here. Let's see how he's able to keep either distance or try to pick them up. Great whip punish for Jsabbs. Beautiful movement on both players. Oh, that's a spicy meatball combo.
Yeah, might not scale that bad.
I don't know. The foot is pretty good.
Bruh.
Yeah, I paid $60 for the game. I better get them damn feet, right?
Jeez. Bro, that was, yeah, that was unfortunate. I think, random select for Jsabbs. I mean, I could see the want to switch out to the stage, but it's...
Now you got a smaller stage, pretty much the same stage, but smaller.
Yeah, that is the risk you take. Every time you randomize that stage, you never know what you're going to get, except when you're at WNF, because you're probably going to get the forest.
Same one, but worse, yeah.
You're going to get the same exact stage, or you're going to get the forest.
Sponsored by Moonlit Woods. Also sponsored by Silver Wolves Den.
Jeez, I should not talk and report scores at the same time. Because I keep fucking up. At least I'm catching myself immediately. Like, I'm smart enough to remember to,
like you run a whole
check.
bracket, and it's like, wait a second.
Yeah, no, Thankfully, this is not stuff I do offline, only in my own brackets where I can just very easily fix my mistakes, but... Alright, so that one finished. Alright, Jsabbs not out though. We're gonna go to the lower side, gonna have to try and duke it out with RuberBeef to try and make it into the loser semi and fight the winner of Axel versus Toothpaste, probably. Yeah. Bro, this is a top 8. Jsabbs, RuberBeef, Axel, Toothpaste, Zeph, and Nox.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is... I like WNF. I'm so happy like so many people come out to play and watch and commentate.
It is definitely a vibe.
I do vibe out here.
Definitely. Yeah,
Bro,
we are definitely vibing.
My vibe is so strong right now. I got me that Baja Blast.
Oh,
I'm
so
great.
tempted to drive over to Taco Bell right after this, get like a large Baja Blast. It is so hot in Sunnyvale right now.
Oh yeah, it's been pretty muggy and warm up here too.
Yeah, it is rough out here. I have a meeting with the landlord tomorrow. He's pulling up so I could talk him into, well, definitely the sunshade I'm getting for free, but I would like to get some funding for a air conditioner in my fucking room.
Good luck with that in California.
Holy crap, bro. We don't even need an HVAC. Everybody has their own means of like air conditioning. I just want my own little personal one that, I mean, my room's pretty big, so I'm gonna probably need something at least like 11k BTU, but we'll see how it goes. It is rough out here in California. Climate change is real, because I don't remember it being this hot when I was like 10.
I mean, okay, well, I grew up in like the East Bay, so it's I'm used to going over 100 and just being like, yeah, this is how it goes.
This is how that shit goes.
Yeah, but it's not like nearly as humid up there. Like, 'cause that's my problem out here next to the bay. Is it like way more humid and muggy? But I'm used to it all. Heck, I remember it snowed out in the East Bay one year. That was crazy.
What is this white shit on the floor?
I mean, like, literally, we're just out there. It was just like, this can't, like, is this okay? Is this fallout? Are we dying? Is this gonna be radioactive? It's like, no.
Yay, no
snow.
school, right, guys?
I think we did joke about that, but I think I was already on break, so it didn't even matter. I think it was like already winter break or something.
Welcome to the stage of history.
It's always snowing on the not school days to get your hopes up.
Yep.
That kind of type.
Damn, I open up Twitter and there's just immediately a butt. Kind of happy about that. Bet.
Oh gods.
All right, Zeph going back to Sophie for this one.
Ooh. So, you thought who this?
Nox is gonna pull out a weird pick for this. Well, okay, I definitely understand not wanting to go Ivy into Sophie. We saw earlier Zeph and RuberBeef fought, and Zeph put some hands on Rubber, so I can see why maybe not wanting to do the Hilde either. So Nox is gonna have to pull out like one of like the weird ones, but okay, maybe. I mean, sometimes again, whatever you're most comfortable with is the best option, even if you might not be the best matchup. If it's the character you know the best and you understand some of the counterplay, you can still make it work. It's one of the things I love most about SoulCalibur 6 is like there's no character is ever really out. It's just some characters do have to work a little bit harder depending on who you're fighting.
Guide me.
And especially when you're fighting Zeph in winners finals, you're gonna have to work.
Alright, so now this is
Excuse me.
Pretty much why people paid $60 for this game, the matchup.
Ooh.
Beautiful stab though. Wow.
Yeah.
The movement is insane from both these players. It's pretty much down. I feel like it's gonna be down to like the super callouts, but right now it seems that Zeph is just Hulkin and Stoken, bro.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful because Zeph is not going to let you get away with anything, and this is the best character to do. Well, okay, Sean wants to do that also, but Sophie looks cooler doing it. 668 stopping her from moving around.
There's nothing like a task B like lethal hit, like with the lethal hit sound effect. It just screams, "My guy, you fucked up."
I mean, it's basically it's like Ramon says, like when you're playing Sophie, it's like when you lose to a Sophia player, it's because the Sophia player was just better. Like Sophie has no gimmicks, so if Sophie beats you, it's they play better, and so it's just so satisfying. It's just yeah. I was right, except there they weren't, and they weren't either. Try for the 2-2-B.
Oh, counted it.
Yeah, but sometimes you're not always right, and occasionally you're gonna die.
Sometimes you're just not the better player. No, I'm playing. No, that's insane. Okay, smack.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, that's huge.
Yeah.
Wait, is that
Taze covers a lot of ground. It's a really good call option there.
If that rung out, I would have been like, yep, pack it up, boys. I'm not playing this game anymore.
Not quite. Nice with the jumpy.
And then that's the whip. Oh, well, yeah, kind of.
Just 4A plus B on blocking the Taze, stopping tricky movement options. Nice, using that 2-2K, stopping some from moving. Goes to the 2-2B. Just all these blocks getting very small punishes, but.
Oh, wait, that was the most tempo shit I've ever seen. Wall splat death. My goodness.
The 4A hold. No one expects that. Okay, I already used the Spanish thing, which is a joke, so I'm not going to do it again. No one expects 4A hold from Sophie.
Yeah, no one expects YouTubers.
Good spacing, just 3B.
This is a... Ooh. Oh, guards it just in time. It is 2 frames to work with, I guess.
Yeah, so not quite a -16 punishment, but got her into soul attack, which is what Nox wanted. Ooh, gets the lethal hit.
Oh my gosh, this could be a lot of damage.
Yeah, just
we stopped.
Just enough soul charge to do a little bit.
Oh,
the SS killed. Wow.
What? No, that was so smart. Baiting out the GI, just prepping that SS. Just like, yeah, I know.
Ooh, nice punish on the whip 1K. Ooh,
good roll. Wow.
Yeah, he knew and guessing was ready for that. Trying to bait him into the wall, keeping him sort of statue there. Okay, going to the soul charge, apply the pressure. He's got 2 bars of meter into the last round. Might as well use it. Whip punish soul attack.
Okay, stab is only. Oh, this is huge. Mix up. Try to catch attack. Oh, this is. Wait. No. Yeah, no, this is a little bit antsy right now going on. Oh, that is so rough. That move is kind of good.
Hiya.
When did you say that move is one of the best moves Sophie has?
It was. Now it's just a good move.
Fair enough.
I mean, it was dumb in Soul Charge before. Now it's just a nice, good move. He's gonna keep the stage. I mean, this is Ivy on the stage. I guess. Yeah, I can sort of agree with that. Just ooh, nice. Blocks the run off 1K. Ooh.
Is these movement catching like tempo game going on right? This is the top level caliber stuff. It is a little bit faster paced than what you would expect from like Ivy and Sophie, but like they are just slugging at. The poke game is so good. Oh wait, that's goodbye.
Yeah, later.
Yep. See you later.
You can see Zeph's starting to sprinkle in a little bit more of those 4As to kind of catch step, because Nox is starting to do a good job of spacing out so he doesn't deal with the 1K, but the 4A goes longer. He doesn't have to worry about the Oki. Ooh, trying to catch backs up with the 6SA plus B, but that move sucks. Personal bias.
Yeah, personal bias. No bias, by the way. No bias commentary. Why would we ever have commentary like this? Could be. Oh my gosh, Task A through everything is insane. Alright, we are just going in, huh? Oh, okay.
Ooh, max damage. And his soul attack for Oki and he gets hit into it. Ooh, sidesteps the 4+B. Before he holds the tempo out of the GI.
We got. Holy. Oh! That. Oh, yeah, he died.
So
My screen
good.
froze out. All I saw was soul attack connecting and then KO. But I'm like, oh, this looks about right. This definitely looks right. Okay,
Love
knock.
the internet.
Going in. The jump. Ooh, the empty jump. Okay. We guard it. Ooh. Oh my god. We're trying to get all these GIs, but look at what is going on with okay.
Bam.
1K.
Guess for your life, Zeph's taking that second one.
One moment of peace.
Alright, well, this is winner's final, so we got one more, or maybe up to 3 more. We got a character selection going on, you know.
Yeah, I think it's
Baja
just...
Blast. Actually, gonna drive over to
Welcome
Taco
to the
Bell right
stage
now.
of history retold.
They are open late.
How much is a...
Media.
Oh gods.
Damn, I mentioned it and Nemo's immediately hungry, but I don't think he's eating for a bit.
Oh yeah, I'm not eating. But Baja Blast, yes sir!
I always make sure to eat my dinner before, otherwise I'm gonna die in the middle of this. Alright, we're gonna
A Taki. The hunting knife Taki.
Let's do this.
Okay, I do like those knives. Those are fucking sick.
Those are pretty sick knives.
Yeah. Alright, I mean, I'm not surprised that Nox has this character to play. I just don't think I've ever literally seen him play it. So I'm interested to see what happens.
I think
I'm sorry.
Nox plays every character to a substantially sufficient level, which is scary because there's not really a character counter pick in this game, like that is like substantial enough to like make you pick or learn another character, but it's like still scary. It's like, oh, what is he gonna pull up on me? And I have to adapt to not only the character, but the player behind the character and how they, navigate the ship. So this could work out.
Ooh, nice whip punish on the 1K.
Oh, yeah, try to go for the A6, but not gonna work out.
Ooh, no punish on that Tasby. Try for 3B.
Is the booty an option select for Stalker over?
Maybe? Like, it does come out fast.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, you just KO'd Taki out of oblivion for that.
Yeah, but I think, there's a lot of characters that have fast back turn moves that are mid-verticals. Ooh, wake up 9K to avoid the 1K on Oki. Blocks the A6 A-cation. That's the second time he's done that.
Oh,
He knows.
barely mistimed. Ooh,
So, yeah.
that is a -20 move.
Goes with throw. Bump.
Booty?
Oh, drops the wall raising B plus K, gets the back turn B plus K instead. Tries to go for the ring out. Takes a little bit of punish, doesn't have to worry too much. Right, soul charge, keep the pressure going.
My resolve will never falter, I suppose. We are going in. Plus frames. Get some not plus frames, because soul charge is really good. Just like Tekken 8 Heat, right guys?
They got the idea from somewhere.
Yeah, also the character customization, I'm just like, wow, Project Soul died for this.
Tekken 7 does have customization.
Yeah, but like, now it's super extensive.
Well, trying that 6A plus B, trying to catch back steps again. Oh, guess is right, the 1K hold. The GI drops the combo though!
Air control? Oh yeah, it doesn't get the wall rising B plus K instead of the full crash. Stab,
Yeah, might be feeling a little bit of the Parsec right now. Soul attack.
No? That move's supposed to. That's -2. Oh,
the 6B. Tech crouches underneath the high.
Oh my gosh, that was like a Sophie stream right there. My turn.
Claim victory and bask.
Still, that was 2 turns that was not supposed to be Sophie. Was Sophie.
To be fair, that's like
Allow myself to
anything
fall
Sophie
yet.
does.
True. And there you have it, Zephyr and Grand.
Yeah, pretty handily from Zephyr. Yeah, Nox not really able to get a ounce of comfort, sort of almost in that whole set. There were a couple times I think he got a couple things, but again, Zeph just tweaks or moves something slightly ever just a little bit, and it's really hard to keep up with Zeph. He's been playing for a long time. He has so much experience underneath his belt. A lot of really good teachers that have helped him out. Yeah, Zeph is always just a tough one to crack. But Nox is not out of this yet. I mean, that was winner's final, so Nox is going to go sit in loser's final to await their opponent in a bit. And see if they can try and win that to try and get the run back and see what happens. But we're still waiting a little bit. And see how it goes. Reading my own Discord channels and stuff. If you haven't yet, the Matcherino, I think we're getting close. There's 11 codes yet. If you haven't yet, chat, I don't know how long you've been here, but I know some of you have been here for a while. Exclamation Matcherino brings up the link. And it's a free claim code button. It costs you nothing. All you got to do is sign in to the website. And again, I can guarantee you this website tracks and holds your data no more than any other website does. Actually, probably less than some websites. So it's not even that big a deal. But yeah, sign in, create a Matcherino account. You can link it up to a bunch of different socials and then click the blue claim code button right here. Adds a free 25 cents into our prize pool, which is sitting at a very nice and pretty $103.75. All thanks to the great friends Marginal, Underwear PR, Revin for putting in money. Who's the first one to put the $5 in? Was that Hauntlich? Yeah, Hauntlich I know put some money in there too. And then anyone else who I might have forgotten, who I might have missed, I apologize. But anyone who did donate, thank you so much. And everyone who's been using those codes, appreciate it. But there are 11 more. That means chat, get to work. Come on, let's go. Hurry up. Do it. Do the thing.
All right. Yeah, put in those codes. It doesn't cost it.
It costs like 10 seconds of your life. That's about it.
Yeah.
Could be worse. Could be a lot worse.
Let it be known that I have seen the booty.
Welcome to the stage
That
of
is-
history retold.
That is quite
the
booty.
ass was fat.
Yeah, the end. That cake was bountiful. So I gotta submit my commentary reel for a bonus round.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was trying to hype it
I
up
think I
earlier.
have to do it. Yeah, I think I have to do it out of formality.
I mean, yeah, it's always nice to do that.
Yeah, I'll yeah.
All right, so.
Hilde.
Oh, oops! I do not.
I swear on my name, I will prevail.
All right, color for Hilde. The truth.
This is like a weird one for me to commentate because this is my Hilde coach versus like my good homie. It's the homies fighting.
And the
I don't
other
know.
is RuberBeefMan, or I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, okay, yeah, they're both a good homie. One of them is my Hilde coach. The other one is just like another player who has helped coach me and do some things as well. But so apparently I didn't turn off one of my servers, but that's fine.
Well, Toothpaste, one of the Cali boys.
Oh yeah, that's right. They are now.
Yep, they are now Cali.
There's a fat boy in NorCal or SoCal, not NorCal.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Toothpaste play. Life do be busy.
They do though. We'll be out here.
We do be out here. I'll visit them soon. I am going down to SoCal soon for a tournament of squashing arrows.
How many times are you gonna make that drive down there this year? 5, 6?
I know, right?
Bruh. Crazy. All right.
Hopefully I'm
Toothpaste,
not alone for this one. All right, Toothpaste dropping it down.
Stick with the
Caliber
Hwang.
style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the classic. One of the few, one of the proud, the Hwang players. Hwang. I guess
All
Hwang
three
main,
of
Hwang
them, right?
main. Yeah, right. I mean, one tried to retire, but keeps lying to us. It's fucking Tom Brady of SoulCalibur.
Yeah, get second to Evo. Like,
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna like call him Tom Brady to his face. He's gonna be so mad.
True. He's a Ravens fan. You
Should've-
can't do it to him.
I should have done an Evo, but I did.
Wow, is that the Tom Brady of Caliber? It's like, bro, I'm Baltimore, bro, Maryland.
Oh, the freebie right in the face.
Look at this damage. Mix up.
Go tell him.
Oh, that's a punish. Yep.
Blocks the unblockable.
This is true winner's block. That's why I don't win. That's why I don't got no Evo method this year.
Managed to space with the charger, but doesn't really get a good punish off of it.
Ooh, that's some damage.
Yeah. Dude, this spacing so far has been really immaculate. Really making Rubber Beef have to kind of think about when he's putting out some moves.
Plus 10 again. Plus 10 again.
Yeah, putting on the guard damage, keeping the frames. Good
Oh,
stab.
beautiful.
Ooh, good whip punish.
Little ambitious. Oh, okay. Ooh, I like that 1k6. Trying to do the little mixy. We cooking? We cooking? Oh, we are. Oh, we are no longer cooking. We may be cooking.
Oh, so close. Tried for it. But
2k.
2K wins games?
2k definitely wins games. I am of the 2k train. Alright, soul charge. This is kind of clean. Alright, red aura. Oh, this is some damage? Nope. A little bit.
Right,
whose soul charge is more? Yeah. Whose soul charge is more potent?
Is more potent?
Yeah. I feel like
Hwang's immediately.
Hwang. I feel like Hilde damage output looks deceiving. Like the crazy shit she could do.
She gets more combo, like a little bit more damage in the chip damage, but like she doesn't really like get that much more. Like, tried to interrupt the string, but
we let it ride.
Yeah, the third hit comes out and hits. But no, hands down, Hwang's soul charge like infinitely better than Hilda's. Again, Hilde arguably one of the worst soul charges in the game. Not really much extra you can do with it. It's just kind of a get off me button, and you get a couple cool things, but it's not really that scary if you kind of understand what it does. Hwang, however, hits soul charge, and then all hell breaks loose.
-9. Yeah, and -9. Oh boy.
Yes.
Oh buddy.
Ooh.
Okay. Charge me
oh, jeez. Gets conscious a little bit. Okay, reacting to lows, blocking them. Using the tech crouch frames like crouch. Oh, there we go. Holding the wall raising B. For full charge. Nice damage out of it.
Yeah, no, catching the roll. Oh, look at that. Whip punishing going on. Charge B release.
Yeah. Nice step. Gets a good punish on that. RuberBeef. Yeah, finding a little bit of his footing here a little bit more. Okay.
Yep, alright, behold. Definitely beholding this L. Remember when that was plus 12 on like release Hilde? They just you just get a free AA, yeah. Oh. Boom. Oh, try to go for a reset there. Get it good. Oh, I like that setup.
Touch over another throw, just a little bit too out of range.
Just gotta bide their time a little bit. Has the life lead to work with. Alright, well, hopefully no commentators curse. Oh, please, no commentators. No!
That was some brilliant conditioning. Running up, doing the 1K originally, then going in for the throw, and then just doing the BB to close it out once the damage was there. Chef's kiss. Okay, now brace the throw. He tries for the 1A, but 2 spaces out, so we punish.
Ooh, beautiful 8-second chest frame. We got. Oh, what? No. We take him overboard.
Yeah.
Take him overboard.
This is SoulCalibur 6, not SoulCalibur 4.
Yeah.
Say
goodbye to that game already. Oh, wow.
Thought she was far enough away, but wasn't quite. Okay, runs up.
Wait. Has to close the life lethal. Oh, this is huge.
Okay. Yeah, it figured they were in the position they got to pull something crazy out, so decided to throw it out, and then smart using the CE to try and gain some talismans back, so they're not at a completely huge health disadvantage. Really at a huge meter disadvantage, but.
Yeah, I mean, it was so smart because like you only get that lethal hit at -9, so being able to have that meter on deck is actually really smart. But this is already a huge life and meter deficit for your boy. We got a Hwang in a dream. See how they pull it out.
They're trying to fill the yellow card.
Yeah, reverse Uno card.
Well, there's a red card coming out.
Red card.
It's penalty, except there's no penalty box. You just gotta get thrown out the ring edge.
Oh! Oh, what's going on here? Oh, try to dash forward.
Yeah, interesting. I think.
Oh, yeah.
That's
1-1.
interesting.
Ignite
That
the
works.
PP. Bark to the PP. For game 2.
Consider this loss an honor.
I don't know how to respond to that.
We have
That is literally what I see on this screen.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm just not happy about you being right.
Like I said, I love it when I'm right.
Gosh.
That is the one proud thing I've done for commentary, where Malice lands the CE, and I'm like, run up throw. And then Malice runs up throws, and I'm like, damn, I love it when I'm right.
Alright.
Okay, so this is game 3. This is for all the marbles. This is all for the WNF Matcherino code money, which I hope you guys put all your codes in. How many do we have left?
Not too many, I think, hopefully left. We have 7 codes left.
7 codes left. All right, let's get that to 0.
It can be done. I've seen it done. It just depends on how cool chat is.
True. Well, isn't like the golden rule is like chat is like never cool unless they donate Matcherino?
No, they're not. They're fucking dumbasses.
my
Battle 1.
Duly noted.
Me out here just negging my chat.
Man, he called us not cool. I guess we gotta donate. Oh, that is damage. That is actually CE damage.
Boom. Boom.
Okay, a little bit slow on the punish there, but still.
Let's get the wall.
Oh, okay, 2A. This is a lot of damage. Alright, RuberBeefMan in control right now, working on trying to close it out while he has the momentum. Toothpaste trying to bring it back. Trying to get. Ooh! Okay, 0 on block. We got the gun. That's the gun. Does not. Oh, that's pretty good.
This up gets caught in the little end of the string. Using that 3K to interrupt the 2-2K. They're just playing neutral now, giving Toothpaste the room to go into Devastation Aura.
Trying to bait out any sort of defensive option right now, but not really working. This is huge. Oh my gosh, the throws are working pretty well in Toothpaste's favor. Oh! Beautiful backsteps. I love the movement going on here.
Yeah, Toothpaste is just trying to find the range to avoid those charge A's, trying to make Rubber's life really difficult. Okay, decide to spin their meter here. Kind of tired of this going back and forth. Just wants to do some damage, but gets caught. That's gonna kill.
Is that gonna be? Nope, it's not. All right, we got a pixel and a dream. This is the Iron Will. Oh.
That was. Oh, he still gets to keep it. Oh, okay, I forgot.
What? That's goated. That's the cheese touch.
I mean, well, okay.
Iron Will is officially cheese touch.
Oof.
Who's gonna complain? All 3 Hwang mains? Oh, look at the damage. Ooh. Oh my, yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna be, yeah.
I don't. Oh wow.
Oh.
That scaled a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, runs up low. Okay. Yeah, we're keeping it simple. Keeping it very straightforward here.
Keeping it simple.
Oh, with the 4/4 B plus K.
Ooh, pretty much at CE damage deficit, maybe a little more. Oh no. Oh. Well, that was a very fast round.
Yeah, that is that's the Hilde special for you. She gets a lot of damage real quick if you're not careful.
I have no time for silly games.
Apparently she has no time for silly games. She said it herself.
I mean, I guess she's a busy woman doing a lot of damage. I don't know.
Literally your community college army recruiter.
I guess you're not far off, yeah.
Hey, join my army. No? Alright, I'll beat it out of you, so you join my army.
I bet there's a lot of army recruiters who wish it just worked that way.
True. I've been contacted by the same army recruiter for like 2.5 years straight.
Can they actually contact you?
They
I don't think they bother with me. Somehow I slipped through that. I guess I'm lucky.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
called me like who see me in real life. I am not built like army
I swear on
material.
my name, I will prevail.
All right, so Rubber Beef going on. This is now in the losers final. You're going to have to fight Nox. He's been waiting to sort of see. I doubt. I don't think so. Again, especially again, when you're one of those players who has so many players under your belt, and like options like, why would you play a mirror? I mean, unless like you really want to, but.
Punishment.
Yeah, so this one makes sense. All right, so Ivy into Hilde. I don't know. I would guess that Hilde actually does pretty okay in this, and Ivy struggles a little bit more just because Hilde has some really good range moves and some really good whiff punishes, but I don't really know. I haven't seen this matchup too often, so.
I think Hilde either has to play super whiff punish from afar or just somehow find a way in just like this and try to get a charge A. Attempt number 1. Yeah, and that's a tech trap right there. The hell sweep into charge 5A is going to be a tech trap, so it's normally okay to not tech there. Oh.
Oof. Goes to the throw after successfully landing the charge A. Goes for another throw. Same thing. Interesting. Okay, so Rubber Beef put himself in that first one on the board. So yeah, Nox being the aggressor in this, kind of like, I guess how Ivy would be, but it's again, he's got to be a little more careful again than he sort of can against most characters. The 1A, so to open people up.
I love the spacing that Nox is implementing right now, but right now the whiff punishing is actually looking really clean from RuberBeefMan. That could be another mix-up for your troubles. I have never seen that shoulder check move in my life.
2A plus B?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Where she just runs into you like a riot police shield wielding Call of Duty character? From I forgot which Modern Warfare.
I forget the first one that was introduced.
Yeah, they make.
I stopped playing. I stopped playing after Blops. So.
Is that what they call it, Blops?
Yes, Blops.
I guess BO doesn't have a better ring than Blops, I guess.
Exactly.
I mean, COD players and BO name a better pair.
Just a joke about Smash players in there, but.
And Yu-Gi-Oh players.
True. Alright, going for the lows, using those double 1Ks. Oh, 6's BB canceling, catching weird typings, and the War Crimes.
1K mix-up is so good.
The War Crimes.
You are nothing to fear.
Yeah, War Crimes, yeah. Pekor War Crimes.
That'd be a fun mod every time you hit 1K, just call him Peko.
Yeah, 1K. It's me, Pekor!
Gosh.
Welcome to the stage of history.
All right.
Waiting for the HoloLive sound effect pack mod. Just every hit.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I mean, there's probably just a decent amount. You can probably just rip a couple off them off Idle Showdown.
Yeah.
Rude to do that, but it would work. Ooh, trying to catch the high with the wall rising charge B.
It's great GI. Okay,
Yeah.
a little mix up for your troubles. Nope. Great dead spot.
Yeah, I think that one's
Why does that counter hit do so much damage?
Because it's Hilde. This is what she does. This is a lot of damage. Oh, there's the wall rising B.
That was also like CE damage. Rubber hit Nox twice.
I like to see Hilde strive.
Strive's changed. Like everyone does less damage.
good. It's dry.
Yeah, yeah, like it is now a.
There's a really good sidestep from Nox there. Okay, good GI on the string. Oh, there we go. Nice block. Gets a good punish. Yeah, Nox being reduced to kind of really just getting a lot of just like block punishes. RuberBeef not really letting go for mean things. Gets the 2 6SP plus K whip punish. Oh.
Wait,
Falls back into the second hit.
Fraudulent!
Such a large
Bro,
hitbox.
the shoulder wasn't even connected to the body, bro.
Hey man. Hey man.
Oh,
Okay, and there's the other war crime 1B.
yeah, this is everything. This character is actually just war crime.
Oh no, tried to GI. Over there, okay. Well, Circle takes the wall raising, or the Spear Regalia. Spear Regalia is gonna really help in this. Any whip punish and Ivy just dies. Okay, using the 6AA, just trying to stop movement. Keep her sort of where she needs to, making her feel comfortable. Tries to go for the 2-2K, gets jumped.
Good pokes coming from RevIn right now.
Oh.
Okay. Still has charge A on deck, so any whip punch is gonna lead to huge damage. Or just get poked to death, who knows? 2K.
Yeah, wake up 2K. Yeah.
2K wins game.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like I mean, again, Hilde has does so much damage, but when Hilde's in like the awkward space between the 6's AA hold and like none of them hit,
zone, yeah.
there's like I think unless she really has the charge B punish like on deck, there's not really much you can do because I think charge A still whiffs.
Yeah, no, you have to be like super close, otherwise, because there's dead zone, there's close dead zone, and then there's the middle dead zone. And the middle dead zone is a bit too far for any of the A punches to really hit. Alright, charge B, no, goes for mix up, more crime.
Okay, yeah, use the spin meter, soul charge.
Alright, Blade, show me your power.
Oh, the wall rising beat connects to the side, but able to air control out of it just to get the full combo. The trade.
Wait, there's no way.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no way.
That was a I mean, I can see why. Again, confirmed.
This isn't killing. But that 2K though.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate for RuberBeef. Tried to make that conversion happen, but just a little bit too late on the recognition for it. Temping out, just using a couple small moves. And Hilde lows to open you up are just so good. 1A, 2-2K, 1K series is just so annoying to deal with. Ooh, jumps to throw. Nox starting to be a little bit more aggressive.
Okay, soul charge.
Oh, gets a whiff punish on the 6AA hold.
Okay, good damage. Great duck punish.
Runs up CS. There we go. Nox putting up a game for himself.
Curse the ill fortune that led to her. Going in. I have this game on mute when I commentate because sometimes the lag distorts the audio. I'm just like playing the game for so long that bruh, I know all the voice lines. What happens when you play a game for 5 years? Oh, re-jumping.
True.
Got hoops.
Ooh, tempoed catch with the shoulder charge with sidestep.
Okay, we got plus range.
Yeah, Nox looking a lot more comfortable now, starting to run more of an offense. Ooh, try to go for the 2-2 whip punish, doesn't get anything. Gets hit by the unblockable.
Yeah, they never get hit by. They always get hit by that.
Very good punish. Had the charge A on deck. Trying to get a small poke in, yeah. Ooh, tempo 3B. Or BB.
Move's great.
Oh no, saw it coming. I think tried to sidestep to avoid it, but it was a little bit too late. So Nox or Rubber is gonna get the full combo on that. The charger, gonna avoid the high. Keeping her against the wall. No, doesn't.
Wait, are you gonna? Yeah, that's gonna be a whole wall combo.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, but it wasn't gonna be a whole wall combo, but like the block punish, I guess.
Yeah, use the soul attack. I think it's the best thing she gets in that situation.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't block the second hit of the string. Oh man, I don't know what's going on between. I can't tell if there's weird Parsec issues going between them, or they're just forgetting things, maybe. I don't... Thinking it's the former, but...
Or they're just mind gaming.
Who knows?
I've seen enough. I've seen enough dumb caliber and god tier calibers. Never be sure.
Throw range going absolutely insane. Ooh, nice, gets a punish on the whiff charge B. Guesses right on the low throw.
Okay, decides to tech up. Beautiful spacing from RuberBeefMan. Says living another day. However, Nox gonna have to play a bit solid here to make sure the Commentator's Curse does not reenact anything here, but that is going to be it for that round. Nox, meter, 2 bars of meter, could take it back. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, lots of comeback potential to work with. Ooh, tries to get a punish with the charge aid. A little bit too late on it. Ooh, good bad step avoiding the kicks. Ooh, just knocks her out of that.
Yeah, but charge 5.
Ooh, The whiff punish on the 3B. Put on the damage, trying to get the her guardage down.
Whoa!
Dead Space just runs up, goes for a low.
Okay, breaks the throw, very good. Get that chip damage at least a little bit, get at least a little bit of value. That is already good value.
Yeah, just a little bit. Wasn't able to get too much out of it, but they still have one more bar to work with. But they get the wall rising 3B.
Oh, they're gonna spend the whole bank.
I don't know.
I don't think this kills.
No. Pro? Okay.
I am actually loving it tonight. I have been right so many times.
Well, lucky you.
Yeah. Imagine if I played the game.
Imagine.
Man, it couldn't be me.
Ooh, tries to go in for the throw, gets hit by the 2-2A. 6BB stopping. Nox trying to keep out as hard as he can, but it's really difficult for Nox to do that. It's kind of having to weather the offense a little bit. All right, nice GI. Give it a little bit of slump.
Step on the...
Try to go for the command grab, but they break the CS.
Wait,
there
that was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
That's what they're trying to do. Okay. See, I figured there was some sort of cool counterplay. It's like, there's no way they're just getting hit by it. They know the string.
Okay, trying to catch the next set. Oh, barely.
Ooh. Oh, tries the Nike to avoid the low.
The scramble.
Almost ducks.
We like our green eggs and ham. Going in. Plus frames. Ah!
Oh, tries to jump guessing for the 1K series, but he just committed and went all in on the 3KA.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaker right there.
Yeah.
I feel like the plus frames that Hilde like employs has a lot of like fear frames, you know, like you have no idea what I'm gonna do next, even though this break attack be like +2 or +4. I have no idea, but still, like just being in that scramble is already enough pressure to crack the best of us. You know?
Yeah. It's weird because she's a slow character, but like not really.
Yeah, I mean she still has I-12AA. Like both Ivy and Hilde, I believe, have I-12AA.
Going there, keeping in check with the throw. Force block on Oki. Spade catch, not getting much of it. Goes to the 2-2K, not in time with the punish though.
Good DI. Mix up. Oh!
Uses the jump B plus K.
Mix up incorporated? Are we mixed up LLC right now? What's going on here? Oh my gosh, no fear.
Ooh.
No fear!
Hey, Nox pulling out some clutch factor. Will he be able to keep it going? Oh,
no. Yeah, the 4B.
With punish 4B. Yeah. Nox is doing, again, a really good job sort of trying to keep up the tempo, but is just still trying to figure out exactly what he needs to kind of get in and sort of stop. So keep RuberBeef from doing a lot of stuff, but every time he tries to do something, RuberBeef just makes a small adjustment, and it's kind of like hard to counter it back.
Oh my gosh,
keeping the train running.
Follow-up damage is insane.
It's called guess mid or low, bitch, otherwise you die. Okay, but this combo is going to hurt a lot.
Okay, plus frames, but not for them.
Ooh.
Oh, alright. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, nice. Yeah, really good RI there. Tempoed out. Maybe RuberBeef also spent a little meter as well. Ooh, the whiff punish the 2-2B plus K.
Oh, look at that damage. That's half health.
There's one whiff punish.
Oh my gosh, that is disgusting.
The Hilde is lit.
I actually played Hilde for like a good 2 years. I tried with her.
I like playing Hilde. It's fun.
She's very
Stupid.
3K goes. Which I haven't actually seen a whole lot of 3K in this matchup.
Yeah, it's one of those because I think a lot of the spacing is just there's just not a lot of like really big spots for it to come out sometimes. Yeah, because you just do a lot of damage just like that. There we go. There's 3K.
Schmeater.
And that was 60k or 5k.
Yeah.
That's just 5k. Whatever. It was a K. Another 60 plus K whiff.
Oh my gosh, whip punch.
Yeah.
Into the center.
Bump.
Bum, 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 bum.
Trying to use the soul attack to catch tempo. Just makes a force block. Oof. Gets interrupted by the charge A. Spends it immediately for damage.
Alright. Soul charge of Rubber Zone. Okay, good zoning from Nox. Okay, good spacing. I'm loving this zoning right now. Patience. Try to ring him out slowly. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Nox is trying so hard. Okay, yeah,
soul charge?
needs to spin the meter if they want to keep it in.
I feel like CS into like SS would be hilarious.
He's got to figure out something. Yeah, it's just, I mean, he had the soul charge going, but it's just, again, he's just so scary trying to figure out what to do against RuberBeef. Again, Hilde just controls movement and space so well. And when you're IB, again, just sort of stuck, there's not really a whole lot you can do. So it was, yeah, a tough uphill battle for Nox, but he was putting up the fight and he was doing some good stuff, but ultimately RuberBeef is going to come out on top of that one. Sweet, sweet rubbery beef.
Alright, well now it's Grands, baby.
It is, in fact, Grands. We add it.
How many codes?
I have no idea. I'm assuming that after I called chat all dumbasses, I'm assuming that everyone just left the stream. Which I wouldn't blame them for.
So how many codes we got left?
Alright, get that score going up. So let me see. Matcherino going on. There's only 6 codes remaining. We're at $105. It's really good. And shouts out to Marginal, Underwear PR, Revin, Honklich, anyone else who donated. I would like a list of people who disagree with me about what Grand Finals will be. I'll try and get that list to you at a later time. And then we can we'll arrange this battle royale. Yeah, especially me. I'll make the walk over to your place and we'll get that going. But anyway, in the meantime, again, there are 6 codes, chat. Use them before JJJ fights me and beats me up. You just won't see me ever again. There'll be more WNF.
Damn. Feels bad.
I mean, it's gonna feel bad for me. It's easy.
It's that easy.
Okay, good. I'm glad it'll be simple and easy. It makes me feel better. Ugh.
Alright.
I'm up in
I'm
here.
so excited for that Baja Blast I'm about to get real soon, you know.
I swear
Taco Bell better not be closed.
I will prevail.
When is the drive-thru closed? It's only 10. Taco Bell.
Oh gods.
Alright, so, Zeph bringing it back. We saw this earlier in the bracket. A lot earlier, and it was not a fun time for RuberBeef. So we're gonna see how this goes. RuberBeef was making some good adjustments in the matchup, but Zeph just made the better adjustments back.
Yeah, after all, as you said before, sometimes when the Sophie wins, they were just better.
That's like all the time, and especially with Zeph.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Here I
Yeah,
Like, come back when you're a little bit better.
Yeah, there's just not really a whole lot that Hilde can do to kind of keep Sophie from getting in and staying out. She's just got to guess right and take all the damage she can. Hilde can do a lot of damage, but Sophie can just poke you and just whittle you down to death so quickly.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, neutral, spacing, we got him. As long as you got the skill. Alright, we are going in. Nope. Trying to go for a wall rising charge B, but that is quite slow.
Yeah, Zeph doesn't get the punish on it, but... Walks
Oh,
to 2K, no punish on that either, unfortunately.
No stabby stab.
Oh, tech crouches into the 6AA, using the Taz AA, getting a good chunk of damage out of it.
That makes Sophie look so slippery. It's...
I mean, she really is, but it's like, yeah, you just... oh, that's dead.
Oh.
Night-night.
Yeah, nighty-night, sleep
Well,
tight.
actually...
Pixel, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit.
So, yeah, good damage, not that much. But you have to guess.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, Sophie has the ability to do that, but that's Zeph. That's like 90% Zeph, 10% Sophie doing that. Ooh, guesses wrong on the Regi.
Yeah, but doesn't take... Okay, never mind. Took a lot of... Whoa! Oh!
Ooh. Okay,
That
2
was
B's out of
a
that.
160 damage exchange right there. Okay, that's gonna be a punish. Ooh, goes for a trade. Nothing too big. Okay, tries to go for a tech trap there. Still gets the guaranteed damage. Look at how much of this train has departed right now. Just all Zeph's turn. Oh, that's gonna do a lot. Nope. Okay, plus. Oh, you let him live. You let him live.
Yeah, Zeph waited it out.
You let him live.
Oh, gets the 6-8 counter hit.
You
Oh,
let him live.
I think if he just ate the damage normally, he would have survived. But he
Yeah, if he ate the damage, yeah, he tagged. I was like, oh, okay, but.
tech.
Oh no. Bro, you let Zeph live and he killed you, bro. Damn, feels bad.
You will give an inch. He will take the win.
He will take your chicken nugget money.
He's gonna eat that. But, alright, trying to use the charge
Yeah,
for a little
take that.
punish.
Yeah, Zeph wants the ball hop blast money.
Oh.
Alright, we're going in.
Ooh, gets
Bro,
back
you just
throw.
throw him overboard.
Nice Regi. What's that? Oh, gets counter hit with a 1K though. Oh, Twitch Trucks at the last possible second gets hit by the 6-6B.
Oh, beautiful. Man, one guess for your life. Guess for your life. Seems to be guessing pretty. Oh, nope. 2K wins game.
Yeah, he was trying. Zeph, yeah, again, just sort of waiting patiently. Doesn't have to force anything, no reason to. But yeah, Zeph just absolutely smothering RuberBeefMan, not really letting him get away with anything because it's as Hilde's trying to do stuff. Again, when she's charging those buttons, like, a lot of her other buttons are reduced, so it's hard for her to do stuff. This is going to hit in the wall and going to do 10,000 bazillion damage.
Oh. Damn.
See, my number is exact.
It's going on. It's going on. It keeps going. It keeps going.
Oh, tried to tempo read with that.
Oh, tempo read again. Oh. It is going rough for your boy. It is going rough for your boy, RuberBeefMan.
Yeah, this is as I'm watching this, I'm sort of saying, yeah, this is not a good match.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, good duck, but no, again, it's kind of hard to give a punish on just a single A. Using the one case of contained movement makes the 2A whiff, punishes with a 2-2B. Okay, so yeah, spinning the middle. Yeah, doesn't have much health left. It's got to do something. Oh, just gets counter hit out of the string. And whiffs that charge A just
7
barely.
golden letters. We do like our 7 golden letters. This is already 2-0. This is rough for your boy right now.
Yeah, this is just. There is something. There's a counterplay to this, and it's I can't say exactly what it is because again, when you're fighting Zeph, that's.
I thought straight up you're gonna be like, just be better.
Oh, I mean, honestly, that's just sort of it. Is you just like again, you can't. I mean, Sophie is the character that punishes you for your mistakes, and so you just can't do that. So like, you just have to play more keenly. and it's just you have to play a little bit less risky. But Hilde doesn't really do that in this sort of situation. Like trying to use again these charging moves, the charge Bs and things like that, and just whiff a lot. RuberBeef's just got to guess really well. Have perfect spacing at all times.
Yeah, he's got to guess really well, you know, just like those fighting game money laundering schemes from the government.
Oh gosh.
By the way, if you haven't read that, chat, you should totally read it. One of the best ship posts I've ever seen in my life. Just like that dunk from Zeph right there for the first round. This is 7 straight rounds in grand. This is rough. Oh. Still, that's still good damage.
Yeah, roll back a little bit out of it, but you gotta remember to block the low.
Oh my gosh,
Stabbed in neutral. Are you kidding me? Okay, goes to the throw. Gets broken. Using the 6-6-A's to stop movement. It doesn't really have to worry. There's not too much Hilde can do about 6-6-A. Punishment game is not one of the best things she does. Her guess is wrong on the back throw and the extension. That's a lot of damage. RuberBeef's gonna have to pull something out. He's got a lot of meter to work with. He could definitely make something happen.
Alright, that's 8 rounds straight, by the way. Oh my god. Okay, soul charge cut off me. Let's see how much damage you get. Oh no, oh, this is negative damage. Imagine going in soul charge and you take you are dealing negative damage.
There we go. It's charge A6, charge 6A plus B. Trying to figure out a way he has to get him out. Yeah, spend meter again. Having to spend so much meter just to stay alive. Gets a slight whip punish, but not a lot. 6 BB and use the extension soul charge to take it. That was good. That was a lot of resources spent just to stay alive. Okay, trying to figure out some new uses for some moves. Whip punishes the charge A with the 4BB or 4-4B. 1KB.
Alright, we're back. Okay, cool. Internet. Yeah, no, it is so choppy, but all I see is lethal hit. Oh man, soul attack.
You're in here. No,
soul attack. Yep. Oh, we going in. Oh, we got plus frame.
We just gotta be careful. Again, spending meter just to stay alive. And yeah, that's it. Zeph's gonna take another week. Wednesday Night Fights, episode 33. Congratulations. The Demon King rises yet again.
Oh, the RI? What happened?
Oh, we're done. R.I.P. Internet.
Last round, the internet's like, fuck you. Die. I'm like,
it was just... Yeah, shit was just hitting pretty hard. Yeah, Zeph was just showing just absolute dominance in that matchup, knowing exactly what he wanted to do, just not giving RuberBeef like a single iota of breathing room to let him feel comfortable at all. And it was, yeah, not really fun. Hilde gets a nice advantage. I mean, she can do a lot of damage in like 1 to 2 hits, but if you're not able to get any of those cool hits and all you're really able to do is just sort of poke back and forth, like Sophie's going to win that war every single time. And Zeph was playing really good game plan of just sort of forcing that where she couldn't really get a good chance to try and make any like the charge B whiff punishes, 3B, not really landing 2B plus Ks a lot, and just really negating a lot of the advantages that Hilde has, and making Sophie look really, really good while doing it. So yeah, Zeph knows how to play this game really, really well. If you want to learn, I recommend watching him. All my VODs are on YouTube. It's kind of hard to figure out exactly what he's doing, but if you pay close enough attention, I don't know, you might learn a thing or two. All right.
Yeah.
We still have 3 codes in the Matcherino chat. Only 3 left. I almost spelled Matcherino.
I know I could put in a code, and I know another guy named Valkyrie who could put in a code.
That's
no idea who
crazy. Some asshole.
So, yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. But yeah, so 3 Matcherino codes left. If you haven't used them yet, chat, now is the time. Exclamation Matcherino, like I just put there. Go ahead, sign in, create an account, do whatever it is you need to do. Click that claim code button, get that free 25 cents in that prize pool so we can give it out to these players. Yeah, I see people coming in helping. Thank you very much. 2 codes remaining. 1 code remaining.
Alright, hold on.
And we got it.
Code.
Oh, the hackman's coming up with the last code. Thank you so much. And we did it. Thank you so much, chat. Very, very good job. Sitting here at a nice $106.50. Damn, for a weekly, that's a pretty good prize pool. Really good to see that. Love it. Thank you so much, chat. This community is fantastic. Our top 3 is going to be split in that. Zephykai in first place, RuberBeefMan in second, and Noxty Noctis sitting in third for this week. Big shouts out. Yeah, gang. Ice cream so good. That made me so uncomfortable. Moving on with my life. Big shout out to everyone who came out to play for this week. Very much appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. Thanks everyone for using the Matcherino codes. Shouts out to everyone who helped me on commentary. Sly, JJJ, and Nemo, of course. Very much appreciate it. Yeah, we got. Yeah.
Baja Blast time. I don't know.
It's always a good time for Baja Blast. Maybe except for mornings, but. Don't forget that the Beast in the East tournament will be happening this weekend, Hampton, Virginia. There'll be a bunch of other games happening there, but most importantly, SoulCalibur 6, 3, 2, and 1 are going to be running tournaments. So if you're interested, please, I recommend tuning into that. I have no idea if there's going to be any stream or what that stream info may be. All I can recommend is that sometime this weekend, tune into twitch.tv. Look at the SoulCalibur category, or, well, I guess SoulCalibur categories, because there's 3 different ones, and see what you can find. Because, yeah, I don't think there's a Beast in the East Twitter directly, so I don't really know how to find that info on that. I don't really know too much, but it will be happening, so I recommend paying attention and looking for it. Other than that, again, I think Anya Tekken is hosting a tournament tomorrow for anyone wishing to play on that. Madhouse Rumble happening every Wednesdays, another online tournament for the Midwest and East Coast players. Iron Maiden is still doing tournaments monthly or bi-monthly? I forget, but so there's plenty of online tournaments you can play for SoulCalibur 6. So if you're looking for more action, there's still some stuff going on. Twitter is unfortunately still the best place to go for that, so you gotta stay on it if you really want most of the information, because that's just sort of what we use and we're stuck with. But we're making it work. We're surviving. Whether we want to or not.
Yep.
Alright. Any last things you want to say?
Keep playing SoulCalibur. Baja Blast is goated. And it's hot as hell in my house, so I need to get out.
You do that, alright. Well, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna pass it on. I'm gonna go raid the LevelUp channel because they're still doing, I think, yeah, the World Warrior for Capcom Pro Tour for Street Fighter 6. They're kind of, again, the parent host, so we'll go give them some love. So I'll send you over them. That's not the one I want. I wanted this one, yeah. All right. So if you're looking for some Street Fighter 6 action,
Gang.
where is the stream?
Are they done?
No, I don't think so. It was just there. Unless maybe they are. Are they done? Oh, I think they did just. Oh, they did just finish. Okay, never mind. All right. In that case, I'm just gonna go raid a random SoulCalibur streamer. Button mashing low key sounds good for me. Cool. Yeah. Don't know who this person is, but they're playing SoulCalibur, so I'll go read them. Anyway, yeah, everyone, thank you so much. I'll be out here again next week at episode 34. If you're interested in joining us, this is a free-to-enter tournament. We just use Parsec, so long as your connection to the Parsec servers is good enough and you're happy with it, you can play with us. Be sure to follow me, Bigpapachunk, on Twitter, or the at NorCalibur channel as well, where you can get the link to the Start GG page where you can join our Discord, which I run this out of. So yeah, if you're interested in joining for next week, be sure to follow that. If you just want to watch, I'll be streaming on my Twitch channel again, 7 p.m. PST every Wednesday, so long as I can do it. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to start the raid. Thank you all so much. Have a great rest of your night, rest of your week. Stay safe. Bye-bye.